except the radioactive residues, we are at par with in all the parameters. So some latest achievement I will show that just 2 years back we have already Swiss Medic Agencies recognized our API, that is Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India, which having more than about 1,000 of formulary monographs, more than 200 pharmacopoeial compound formulation monographs and 41 single drugs monographs on the basis of the TLC data which we have sent to them. And also the nearby countries like Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, they are using this API also. And the countries with the Malaysia, Singapore, UAE, Serbia, Switzerland, and other, the talks is going on. You know, all these pharmacopoeia and formularies are the part of WHO index of the world pharmacopoeias, and you can see in that also that they are now recognized very well. Our laboratory is already the ISO 17025 enabled accredited laboratory since January 23 onwards. And also we have integrated management system in the institute, which taken care of the quality management system of ISO 9001, also the environmental management system or ISO 14001, and taken care of the occupational health and safety management system of 45001. These are some certificates which are issued to us by the BIS Bureau of Indian Standards. We have one portal also for selling our pharmacopoeial monographs, and just in 50 rupees, anyone can take this monograph. Either it is Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, homeopathy, or now formulary also nowadays. Just in the last January, we have signed one MOU with the Indonesia FDA in the presence of our Prime Minister and their President who came to us, both our Foreign Ministers Exchange, which is signed by the PCIMH and all that. Already we have collaborated for the purpose of developing our standards and all other activities of research with the Ayurveda University, also with the Jamia Ahmedabad for the Unani medicines, with NIPER Mohali, with NIA Jaipur, with the CCRUM, CCRAS, CCRS and CCRH, all 4 our councils of the Ayush Ministry. Then CSR lab like CMAP, NBRI and IHBT, Palampur, like ITRA Jamnagar, and for another for Unani medicines, Aligarh Muslim University of Aligarh, and with the Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission for developing the One Herb One standards monographs, which are already about 100 already, and 50 is going to be published very soon. With the private university also like MIT University, and recently the DIPSARU, we have signed the MOU. WHO training programs, we have conducted 3 training programs. In 22 we have conducted these training programs. We have 23 participants from 9 countries. They have participated. Then again, WHO Eye Research Corporation, just 6 months ago, we have already conducted this training program, where from the about 17 countries, the representatives came to our and taking the hands-on training programs also in this 2 already safety and regulation of herbal medicines, and for efficacy and intended use of herbal medicines. These programs has been conducted in August just last year. And already we have participated in the annual meeting of the WHO IRCH held in the Jakarta last year. International pharmacopoeial training also we are provided to the international people, like from the Philippines, the FDA people, and also from PTEC, there are institutes of Philippines Institute of Traditional and Alternative Healthcare. They have 6 persons came to us and taken 1-week training program to us. And for our countries, we have already started previously for drug laboratory also, but now for academia, QC persons and manufacturers. And every 3 months, means quarterly, that program we have conducted, and till now about 14 programs we have conducted in last about 3 years. Already time to time students from different homeopathic medical college or Ayurveda, Siddha or Unani medical college, they visited to us, and you can see that thousands of students visited and see the facilities and taken half-day training programs in our institutes. Also, the testing of drug samples is conducted time to time for other we have received from the different courts also, and international visits also I have done along with the people of NIA. Then WHO Geneva delegations came to us just 2 years back, and they wanted that we have the capacity of building a quality control center and also one WHO. So coming days we have applied for that also. We have a very good and very old museum of having more than 800 authentic samples of homeopathic in our institutes. And also we have started selling the seed for these plants, and more than 100 seeds are available with us. Also we have a repository which is developed under the Regional Raw Drug Repository, which is funded by the National Medicinal Plant Board. Also, time to time, our survey team goes to different areas of the country for collecting the plants for that purpose and developing our gardens. You can see our recent Ayush Minister is inaugurating these herbal gardens, and all our facilities at the institute on the day of our foundation day just last year. Digitization, we have already have all the plants that by your mobile, any student or any visitor can see the other information about that plant also. And these are the Nakshatra Vatika and Navgraha Vatika, which was inaugurated our previous ministers and the presence of our secretary sir, and now it is already gone. And under the One Har One is standards, the collaborating with the IPC. Now 50 monographs already we are going to publish maybe in the next month, in coming month, and 50 are already ready, which will be published in the next year. We are also supporting the Bureau of Indian Standards for developing the Ayush standards, as director is also member of that Ayush Division Council of BIS, and in the different sectional committees our apprentices are the member. Maybe I is a principal member and alternate member, either it is of Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, and homeopathy also. And ISO-TC is also going to be formed, already formed for that purpose of BIS. Now the latest pharmacopoeia publication, you know, first time it was happened that in 1 year we have published these 6 documents, 6 of our pharmacopoeial and formulary documents. One for API Part 2, Volume 5, which is published, then TLC Atlas was published, and the Homeopathic Pharmacopoeia of India Volume 11 was published and released on the Homeopathy Day. And also on the Siddha Day, we already released last year the Siddha Formulary of India Tamil version, and also Siddha Formulary of India Part 3 Tamil version. And also last year also we have released our Unani NFUM Part 1, which has a revised monograms. And in this year, we are going to publish about 7 documents in coming days. So it was happened just the guidance of our Scientific Advisory Board Chairman, sir. Under his guidance, we have first time it has been happened. So research articles also published by our scientists in the Therapeutic journal time to time. And also these are some glimpses where previous our Ayush Minister of MOA, he visited the laboratory, and also Sarvanan Sonowal sir. And also the National Herbal Garden, which already told that we have developed in our campus. And thematic gardens, more than 12 thematic gardens we have in our campus. And also the greenhouse, which is inaugurated by the Minister sir. And also the future planning. You can see that in coming days we are digitizing on AI-based powered mobile application for these plants also. And a portal for waiting our monographs, which is going to be developed to taking the help of the other stakeholders also along with the members. And also we are going to develop grow our Himalayan plants in our our campus also in coming days. One state-of-art laboratory having G+5 storied building we have proposed, and which is cleared by the ministry and under the umbrella scheme. Maybe in coming days that will be a modern laboratory in the campus. And also the phytochemical reference center laboratory, and also the microbial laboratories also we are going to develop, and it is underway. So our willingness we have already provided to WHO to being a collaborative center for the training also, and for the quality control of the herbal drugs monographs. Thank you very much. All the students can visit our website and social media also. Time to time we have given all the policy. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for the important information and the studies you shared with us. It's really insightful. May we have another good round of applause for sir. And now request Professor Dr. 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 Santosh Kumar sir on the stage. He is Vice Chancellor, Amity University, Mumbai, Maharashtra. जोरदार तालियों की बौछार के साथ हम सर का स्वागत करेंगे और सर का कीनोट एड्रेस का टॉपिक रहेगा एविडेंस जनरेशन थ्रू इंटीग्रेटिव मेडिसिन अप्रोच. Before moving ahead, would like to say a few lines about sir. Professor Dr. 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 Santosh Kumar has held the posts of Vice Chancellor for a period of 10 years in 3 of the highly ranked universities in India. As an acclaimed academician of national and international repute, he has 36 years in academic and administrative experience. He is a fellow of 2 Indian National Academies of Science, elected fellow of 1 International Academy in the United States and 1 in United Kingdom. जोरदार तालियों की बौछार के साथ हम स्वागत करेंगे सर का और मैं आपसे आग्रह करूंगी, will you please proceed for your keynote address.
So good morning, everyone. It's indeed a very great pleasure to see you all on this Unani day. I wish to thank the chief guest, everyone, inclusive of the students here, for this August gathering. I'm a little dismayed here because I'm the only guy, I think, on allopathic side. I completed my graduation from All India Institute of Medical Science in allopathy, and I'm here among a group of lions like a goat. At the same time, I'm here standing as a testament for Unani. I should say to this August gathering that my mother was actually suffering from vitiligo all through her body. And she's now alive and she's very cured. It is only because of one of our uncle, whose name is Ibrahim, who had treated her and made this cure. So with that due respect in my heart, I personally told our Director General that I will certainly come here. And I did not know that he will give me a keynote address. So here the keynote address is going to be on the evidence generation through integrative medicine approach. As you all know that there are different parts of medicines that we have, right from allopathy to everything. But at the same time, an integrated approach is always needed in a big country like India, which we cater to a lot of populations. And I should certainly say that we all know that India is a heritage for education, starting from Nalanda to Tashishla, where people came from different parts of the world to study, especially in the field of medicine. So having said that, first of all, I just wanted to talk about the life expectancy. This is a color-coded map on the life expectancy of the whole world, where we could certainly see the more we are red, the more less is the life expectancy. As we know that India is progressing well, way forward. Not only the life expectancy in the duration is going to play a very pivotal role, but also in the quality of life. However, we also know that Indian continent is a chronic continent which has many chronic diseases that are still existing in place. However, I would also want to just point out 5 important zones in the whole world which is called as blue zones, where people live more than 100 years on an average. These are being called as blue zones and designated as blue zones. A lot of study goes on here to see what happens to the life expectancy. What are all the characteristics of this population that they live on an average 100 years and above. And these blue zones are the places where in different parts of the world, and I was there in the place called Loma Linda, California, for a period of 18 years. Still my family lives there. And this is where we brought in the traditional medicine into our research along with our allopathic interaction. So this is Loma Linda University. We have lot of number one into the thing. The first cardiac stent was invented there. The first open heart surgery where the heart transplant was made in the world for the first time was done by one of the famous doctors there who's on the top left side. All these babies have been given a cardiac transplant, a new heart by this particular doctor. So this period of study on the life longevity is being funded by National Institutes of Health, USA. And this is not any experiment that is conducted on a lab rat, but only in the human being. You would see this progress from 1955 onwards, and I was there totally interacting with this particular group for until 2015. And this gives a very clear evidence of what are all the important findings that we had. Because we weaved in a lot of traditional medicine and its metabolites into the system to see what happens to the longevity. So as we know that we have the plethora of traditional medicines that come into place in a single umbrella, we call it as Ayush now. I should certainly say that each and every traditional medicine has its unique potential and unique tangential activity in which they bring upon. Starting from Ayurveda to Unani to Siddha to homeopathy. Everything is an edge over everyone, and it is indeed a very great pleasure that all these traditional medicines bring about a ritual of heritage to our country as well as to the physicians who are there around the world, like me. So if this is the case here, this integrative medicine is very much needed to give a junction between the traditional aspect as well as the modern medicine, which is naturally needed for any tradition to take it upon. When you just see here, you would be seeing that this bridges the modern healthcare now. WHO has accepted traditional medicine because big populated countries like China and India, this is being very well followed, and now we are the forerunners of many of these traditional medicines everywhere around the world. Many yoga studios are there in the US which are very, very costly per hour. The reason being there is a global interest in this traditional medicine nowadays, and many people are now coming into the reason being that they don't want any side effect to happen. And this is where we have our trump card, which plays a very pivotal role in the treatment aspect. However, we need scientific validation for each and everything. Without a proof, neither a lawyer nor the patient will be able to accept what we are doing. So this scientific validation is important because in this modern healthcare, bringing a roundabout 360-degree healthcare system always plays a very pivotal role, because Unani and other traditional medicines bring about a holistic healing, which is very well needed, and that reduces the side effect. So the integrated medicine advantage is taking Unani, bringing into modern, and then making a multimodal holistic approach. Even though many people resort to allopathic medicine for immediate intervention, when any chronic interventions are needed, it is only the traditional medicine that plays a very pivotal role, and I should say in this platform, Unani plays very important pivotal role in that one. So this integrative medicine combines all these things which I am just giving you here, but however, this need for scientific validation, which is very, very important in this day and age where we now talk about the artificial intelligence. Now people have moved from the intelligence part to artificial intelligence, where many of the activities have now resorted into machine learning and other things. One of the important things which I would want to always say is the interaction between the input and the output in any computer algorithm, which brings in new metabolites, and also by check through the computer to see what is the side effect or what is the final effect or what is the output of that particular thing. And this gives the evidence on what metabolite or what kind of a herb that we could use in the treatment interventions. Hence we personalize the medicine, and hence we go a mile beyond in the current modern healthcare in making our own herbs and own metabolites to take a very pivotal role in bringing a very good cure. So evidence medicine is needed because, in research culture nowadays, this brings in an encouraging innovative study. Many research has now opted upon. Amity University is one among them as an academic partner. We are there involved with the Unani research, both in our Noida campus as well as in Mumbai campus here. The second important thing is integration into the hospitals, where nowadays, even allopathic doctors also be prescribed many of the important Unani and traditional medicines. We take, inclusive of me, we take, but despite of me being an MD, etc. The reason I'm just telling you here is that whatever is good for us, we embrace that. And whatever doesn't give a side effect, we have to embrace that to get a quality of life. Scientific validation is more important, and this is what we are talking about. There are many ways of scientific validation. The previous director was just talking about the various scientific validation methods that are currently in existence. The proof of the concept of all the pharmacopoeias that we have for the natural medicine is also there, which are all standing evidences that India is the forerunner of this kind of a scientific validation. So as you all know that a doctor is going to have an initial observation on the treatment and the cure. The second concept would be the controlled trials, which is very, very easier in India and in the Asian continent as compared to the Western world, like in the Europe or in the USA. That's why many companies from those sides, they come to the Southern Asia part to do their randomized clinical trials, etc. Once it is being approved here, you'll be able to see that they go to a cohort study, which is very, very important, and we have a little bit of a very broad leeway in making this cohort study happen. For example, at Loma Linda University in California, which is near Los Angeles, we conducted a cohort study among the medical students that we wanted to give the fastest way in which they can type a message in their mobile phone. And this cohort study was done for a period of 1 month, where we have selected the students, around 200 of them, from different years of study. All they have to do is they have to come 1 hour and do a message, whatever they would like, and we will see what is the speed versus their suturing skills that happen on a dummy. And I don't know what are your guesses about this particular final results, but I would say that people who fared well in typing messages on the mobile miserably failed in the speed in which they want to do the suture. An evidence-based medicine to tell that even though you are very speed enough, your mind is speed enough, your skills are not good enough to have that speed cope up. An evidence-based medicine which is being done by a cohort study. Systemic review. A recent publication in Nature has come on a meta-review of the Unani herbs. 180 of the herbs and the publications have been taken on a meta-review, and they have finalized a very good formulation of 110 of the metabolites that exist in them to be the best cure to be on any other formulation they could do from the Unani concept for a treatment. a very important meta thing that we do. We don't go to laboratories to do our laboratory tests, but however, we will have the data in place, we have the database in place, which gives you an example of the evidence of the outcome. As you all know that now we move into AI and ML. Everyone talks about AI and ML. So we have the same input-output concept. We make an algorithm. We give the input metabolites. We see what is the output effect of those metabolites, which are even existing in there. So coming to the real-world community-based evidence, which is more important, and this is where the population accepts everything. I should certainly say that allopathic medicine does have side effects, we all know. Unani medicine is good, Ayurveda is good, but at the same time, people embracing them are very less. For example, a person taking homeopathic medicine doesn't take it for quite a long time, because that is the longest prolonged regimen that you would ever follow, that no one ever completes it to get the full result. So this method of evidence-based integrated medicine will only certainly say to the common public that yes, we have a tradition in place, it is being proven here, and that is being taken up to the third man, and then it gives a very good formulation that you could take it up on a common way. Because this is more important, because this is the proof of the concept that everyone would buy. We buy Colgate toothpaste without knowing what is there inside. We get Colgate toothpaste, we get Ariel powder or washing liquid, with all only because of our advertisement. That why not we do a good advertisement of this one to our scientific community to make our tradition be accepted. And tech-enabled world is one of the important things which gives this integrated medicine come into play. For example, I will say about this molecular tools and artificial intelligence together. In US, there is a website called 23andMe. I don't know how many people have known this website. It means that you go and just take your oral swab, buccal swab, and send the buccal swab to them. So they send you the results of whole paraphernalia of in which year you will have which disease, and almost they will tell at what year you will die. So this kind of a sequence is only happening is just because through a buccal swab, through molecular tools, where we have gone to another next level earlier. Because many people would have visited the US and other places. I worked as a dean of UCLA for more than 10 years before coming to India. What I found was when I went to US during those times, the same technique will come to India only after 15 years. But however, the same day it comes here to our reputed institutes. It is only thanks to our government and the propulsion that has happened in the scientific field as well. Imaging techniques, bioinformatics, to get the lead molecule of drugs, which play a very pivotal role, which makes a very slow, long process to be a very short process, and help them in the evidence-based learning. So this interdisciplinary collaborative effect should be there more towards all Ayush versus the allopathic experts. I would always say that convincing allopathy to some extent is always a little harder, because in India, Indians are prejudiced about our own thinking. We never want to accept anybody's other thinking, for which evidence-based medicine is more important. Universities and research centers, we have to just go a step beyond the government institutions to private institutions. I would say in this platform that we have 1,292 universities in India, out of which there are only 72 which are only owned by the government or central and state governments. So now we are only focusing on that 72, and we have forgotten about around 1,100 universities, out of which if you are going to pick and choose, at least you would get more than 300 to 400 higher top-tier institutes which are only focusing on research. State-of-the-art equipments. Zagirji has come to Noida, and he was awestruck to see the facilities that we have in Amity, Mumbai. I'm sorry, I'm not here to proclaim Amity always, but I'm telling you one of the examples that do exist here in near vicinity. The public health agencies and pharmaceutical industries. Of course, regulations are always there. I was very happy to just witness the second keynote, where a lot of good stringent developments have happened, which is really a great testament here. However, this should be under formulation and it should be under implementation as well. And international partners too. If you would see international partners, the international partners who come to India to take up this drug sequence is very less. Because as you know that a formulation that becomes a drug will take quite a lot of money as well as a lot of time. But there should be some facility in which we could do that little faster. This we have seen during COVID outbreaks. There were many traditional medicine which has bloomed too much. And that played a very pivotal role in reducing the incidence of COVID in India, not the vaccine. So the policy and the institutions, regulatory authorities play a very pivotal role. Ethical review boards also do a very pivotal role, because when we start giving the natural medicine, we never think about the ethical concerns here and we take it for granted. So there was a very important serial in Netflix where the villain will kill the heroine only by giving Indian herb. I'm not telling that this is going to be thinking for you, but I'm telling you that when we don't have an ethical concern or an ethical clearance of this kind of stuff, we are into problem again. And research funding and the funding agencies should also go a step beyond in giving funding only to deserving people who will get back a product, not publications, not patent. Now it has become a rat race everywhere, where accreditations have come into play, publications have come into play, and patents have come into play, but many of the patents are not commercialized at all. I would also say that the challenges on this evidence-based learning in the Indian subcontinent would be the lack of standard protocols we don't have. We have standards, we have working force, however, we don't have a standard SOP which should be followed and which should be there designated to each and every laboratory which gives the evidence. For example, like a forensic laboratory. They have an SOP to tell what is the way in which we do a DNA fingerprinting to identify a culprit. But we need to also have a DNA fingerprinting to see the plethora of the herbs that do exist enriched in the Indian continent. Limited infrastructure in many of the places here, which is very, very, very less here. If at all there is going to be an infrastructure, we have one person who will be in charge of that infrastructure, and nobody else, no student goes, sits there and does that particular thing. For example, an electron microscope, an imaging analysis system. And human resource gap. As you all know that India, in 2030, they say that the highest population of young generation between 25 to 30 will be there. But when you see, there is going to be a very big gap of 25 years among the seniors who will be resigning, who will be going after retirement. At the same time, the younger generation will be there, and the mid-career scientists are way less to take up the leadership position. The basic crunch that India is going to face after, say, 10 to 15 years is only the leadership crunch, which has to be there and which has to be cherished, which is more important to satiate this human resource gap. And the data management issue. Now you know that big data analysis have come into existence. We have a lot of data that have come into place where it is there only on the CV. However, making this data applicable and making this usage is going to be very, very important. And I should say that this gives you the best of the best in making the human resource very applicable. So this sequence of this ethical integrity, which I was just telling you about one important serial, would need informed consent, patient safety, clinical trial registration, data confidentiality, which is not at all there in India, and compliance with guidelines. If you would see here, this is one of the important slides. Any of the treatment regimen should follow and should embrace. You go to US, if you ask, why did this person come for hospital visit? Nobody will tell. If they are going to tell immediately, they are out of the job. However, here in India, we can get anything for anything. So this is more important, and this integrity plays a very pivotal role. And we are not in a third world country now. We have come way forward here. And this integrity is going to play a very pivotal role. Confidentiality is going to play a very pivotal role here. So the focus would be that integrating research in the curriculum. You know, as an academician, a couple of colleges are also here. I'm here to represent, to tell you that the research curriculum has been weaved into the system. As you all know, that earlier when we studied, the research was only little. The percentage has been increased now. The promotion of student project, which helps in outcome-based education, has played a very major role. Any accreditation agency only thinks, how is the theory being taught to the student? What is the applicability of that particular theory that he had known, which is being done by the student project. And this student project or a student research can be only made possible by giving different flavors. As you know that we are here and we have 200 students from Amit University, Mumbai sitting there. It is just because to bring a flavor of Unani medicine and traditional medicine to them. How many people knew? And the industry-academia linkage, which is very, very poor with regard to the pharmacology part. We have a College of Pharmacy here at Amit University, Mumbai. I would always say that minimum 10 industries should visit the institution every month to make an industry linkage so that people will be able to know, students will be able to know what is really going on, what is the applicability, because these guys are going to work there after they complete, for which they have to have an exposure here. So now, having said that, the role of academia here from our part would be faculty development programs, research training workshops, skill enhancement, laboratory infrastructure, and digital learning platforms. I would want to emphasize on digital learning platform because digital learning plays a very pivotal role here. Not only all these SOPs and other things should be handwritten and given on a ledger or in a file, rather than it could be a video file which should be there uploaded on our websites. Anybody who wants to do a TLC can just see the video. You can go to YouTube and see how to replace a bulb in our home. The fun part is a guy who has completed BSc Physics goes to YouTube to see how to replace a bulb in his house. So this is our concept of education, and this is our concept of applicability of the education. And just I wanted to emphasize the same kind of a realm to the physician side of treating a patient and also curing a patient. So the way forward is to strengthen our research culture. 100% I would say that this is more emphasized here. Any country that is developing gives more money for research and research education. Then it shows its development trajectory. Encouraging young scientists. Here we don't encourage young scientists. That is one of the important things. I would say, I went to US in the year 1994. The reason I went to 1994 is that I was working in ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, as scientist. I went for a promotion and my promotion was denied because you don't see the CV. Then finally I got very upset. I applied for a postdoc. I went there in the US. And many people like me are there in the US now who have come back here. So we don't honor the young scientists. So we send them away, and then now we show a lot of initiatives please come to India, please come. Who will come? It is only we who have to have the responsibility, the seniors who have to have the responsibility of just making a second line of defense in our institutes. But we keep them far away. We don't want them. We become very, very challenged. When a guy knows something, we become very, next time he's a deputy director, he'll become a director. This concept happens in our Indian system very well. So people are ignored here. But now the things are very well developed here. We give importance to young scientists. The whole mentality is being changed, but it has to change still more. Upgrading our infrastructure, which is more and more important. It means that indirectly it is going to be implied we need to have more of a funding which is needed for research and development. Global networking, as we all know, that we have network, but we are there on the paper network. So there are two terms which I want to just very humorously say. One is tiger, another one is paper tiger. Okay, you might have seen many people who will do action. They are called tigers. There are another couple of people who will do action only in papers, giving memo, giving everything. I call them as paper tigers. They show their tiger only on the paper. We don't need paper tigers or a fake global networking. We need a real networking where we could take our system forward, to take our unique herbs forward, or our formulations forward. And also continuous quality improvement, which is there already now, and we are fostering into that. With this, I wanted to also just give you a glimpse about my research as an evidence-based learning. This is about human microbiome. Our first director had touched upon human microbiome. I was so very fascinated because this is my research all through. So this is one of our, from my laboratory, we had published in Nature. This is a plethora of the samples that we have got from North America, Europe, Asia, Oceania, South America, and Africa. What we did was very simple. We took the gut microbiome, and we also gave a couple of herbs to them to see how they reacted to this one and what is the change in the microbiome. And this so happened that we would see a change in the sequence. This is an aftermath of this study, but at the same time, we did both genomics and the proteomics study to evidently tell that there is a change in the microbiome which predisposes to many of the drugs, for example, diabetes mellitus, etc., etc. So ultimately, I also want to tell this study culminated in the Hasta tribes, who are the people here in Tanzania, where we found that these guys had the best microbiome. You know why? Because their food habit itself is eating herbs. So with this, I really wish to thank you all for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, shall I invite you on the stage again for the felicitation? Thank you so much for your sharing and valuable thoughts about the future path to be followed. Now, to conclude this session, may I request Professor M.C. Sharma, Chairman, Scientific Advisory Board, PCIMNH, to felicitate the speakers. सबसे पहले प्रोफेसर सैयद शाह आलम, डायरेक्टर नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ यूनानी मेडिसिन बेंगलुरु। जोरदार तालियों के साथ हम इस स्वागत समारोह में सम्मिलित होंगे। He shared valuable insights about restoring balance for people and planet, Unani approach. Professor Syed Shah Alam, Director, National Institute of Unani Medicine, Bangalore. Thank you so much. Now may I request Professor M.C. Sharma to felicitate Dr. Raman Mohan Singh Ji, Director, Pharmacopoeia Commission for India, Medicine and Homeopathy, PCIMNH, जो गाजियाबाद से यहाँ पर आए हैं। थैंक यू सो मच सर। Also, I request him to felicitate Professor Dr. 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 Santosh Kumar ji, Vice Chancellor, Amity University, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Thank you very much. We will be starting our next session soon, and I request all the dignitaries to kindly be seated in the auditorium. And a very good round of applause for all of them. And before that, we will have a group photo. Thank you very much. आज यहाँ पर today we have distinguished delegates, special invitees, eminent experts and luminaries in the field of health sciences. Also, we have distinguished officials from various ministries, esteemed participants from industry, research organizations engaged in the development of Unani medicine and allied health sciences. मैं सभी का पुनः स्वागत करती हूँ. We are celebrating Unani Day 2026, a national conference on Unani medicine. The theme of this national conference is Innovation and Evidence in Unani Practice, organized by the Central Council for Research in Unani Medicine under the aegis of Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. बस कुछ ही समय में हमारा inaugural function शुरू होगा. I request everyone to kindly be seated in the auditorium. और जैसे ही हमारे मुख्य अतिथि आते हैं, हम inaugural function की शुरुआत करेंगे. Thank you very much. Till that time, I request the team to play some videos. Thank you so much.
More than 2 millennia, history of Unani goes that far. Though known as Unani medicine, this system of medicine was originally adopted by Greeks from Egyptian and Mesopotamian civilizations. After the collapse of Greco-Roman civilization, the vast Arabic-speaking world of the Middle Ages rendered great services to the mankind by its scientific and medical achievements. The Arabian physicians performed critical study of the inherited medical knowledge, carried out their own philosophic and scientific researches, and made original additions to it. The Unani system of medicine came to India in the 8th century and developed as a comprehensive medical system due to multi-pronged original contribution and new applications by scholars and successive generations. So sooner the Arabs and Iranians brought the Unani system of medicine to India, it took firm roots in the soil. The sultans of Delhi and the Mughal emperors provided state patronage to the scholars and even enrolled some as state employees and court physicians. The system found immediate favor with the masses and soon spread all over the country. Among those who made valuable contributions to the system in the period were Bauwa bin Khwas Khan, Ali Jilani, Akbar Arzani, Muhammad Hashim Alvi Khan, and Hakim Azam Khan. Setback came with the British trying to push their system of treatment and obviously ending patronage to Unani system, while hurdles remained. The Sharifi family of Delhi, the Azizi family of Lucknow, and Nizam of Hyderabad played a significant role in the development of Unani system of medicine during the 19th and the early 20th century. Now, before moving to modern days of Unani system of medicine in India, let's look at how it works. This diagram gives a clearer picture of basics of Unani system of medicine. Every individual has a unique humoral composition which represents his specific temperament. All human beings are accordingly classified on the basis of the dominant humor into Damvi, that is sanguine, balghami, phlegmatic, safravi, choleric, and saudavi, that is melancholic. The gross deviation from this unique balance due to any cause is disease. Coming to post-independence scenario of Unani system of medicine in India, it got full backing of the government. Obviously, the system flourished and touched new horizons. Indeed, government support proved a boom for Unani, as today it is an integral part of the national healthcare delivery system, led by a number of initiatives taken by the Ministry of Ayush. India has become a world leader with the largest infrastructure and network of educational, research and healthcare institutions. Spread all over the country, this system of medicine can boast of many educational institutes, hospitals and modern industries to match the best in any system of medicine. Currently, imparting education in Unani medicine, there are about 52 colleges, including 14 of them having PG courses. Besides PhD research scholars, these colleges also have a total intake of 2,675 students for graduate courses and 202 for postgraduate ones. Also, over 500 pharmaceutical companies employ modern means to produce medicines. Modern-day Indian Unani picture would be incomplete unless included the late 19th century major flip to Unani, which came from an outstanding physician and scholar of Unani medicine, 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 Khan, who championed the cause of the Unani system in India. Hindustani Davakhana and Ayurvedic and Unani Tibia College in Delhi are the two living examples of his passion. This college was established to modernize Unani system of medicine with radical changes in the system of education. Foundation of this college was laid by Lord Hardinge, the then Viceroy of India, in 1916, and it was inaugurated in 1921 by the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Another prominent name that goes into annals of Indian Unani is of Hakim Abdul Hamid, who during the 20th century made huge contributions in modernization of Unani drug industry. Further, Hakim Abdul Hamid also stressed the need of modern methods of teaching the Unani system. Unani in India has witnessed phenomenal growth in every sphere of its existence. The Indian systems of medicine and homeopathy, including Unani system of medicine, got a boost in 1969, with the Government of India establishing Central Council for Research in Indian Medicine and Homeopathy, CCRIMH, to promote research and scientific activities. The dissolution of CCRIMH in 1978 and establishment of separate Central Council for Research in Unani Medicine gave new wings to Unani research in India. Today, CCRUM, with its headquarters in New Delhi, has 23 different centers spread across the country, which includes 2 central research institutes of Unani medicine at Hyderabad and Lucknow, 8 regional research institutes of Unani medicine Chennai, Bhadrak, Patna, New Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Aligarh and Srinagar, 2 regional research centers of Unani medicines at Allahabad and Silchar, and 6 clinical research units of Unani at Bhopal, Burhanpur, Meerut, Bengaluru, Kurnool and Edathala. Along our Hakim Ajmal Khan Institute for Literary and Historical Research in Unani Medicine and Drug Standardization Research Unit at New Delhi, Drug Standardization Research Institute at Ghaziabad, 1 Chemical Research Unit at Aligarh, and 1 Clinical Research Pilot Project at Imphal, Manipur. Council has 2 co-location centers in allopathic hospitals at Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital and Deen Dayal Upadhyay Hospital, New Delhi. One more unique distinction to CCRUM's credit is the Ayush Wellness Clinic at President Estate. The Council's research program includes clinical research including safety and efficacy of Unani drugs, validation of the fundamentals of Unani system of medicine, drug standardization and quality control, survey and cultivation of medicinal plants, and literary research. Before conducting the clinical research, the experimental safety and efficacy of these drugs has been established first. CCRUM has conducted preclinical safety evaluation studies on 96 drugs and studies on pharmacological action on 64 drugs. Council has achieved significant progress in treatment of vitiligo or buras, eczema or 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒏, psoriasis, 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒍, sinusitis, 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒆, rheumatoid arthritis, visual mufassil, bronchial asthma, 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒆, and hyperlipidemia, 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒍. And Council has also undertaken clinical studies of many other diseases. Council is also validating the safety and efficacy of Unani pharmacopoeial drugs through multicentric studies. Studies on 25 drugs has been completed and under progress on 76 drugs. Council has also developed 16 drugs for common or seasonal elements. CCRUM has also conducted over 50 studies, short-term and collaborative, with other scientific organizations, medicinal institutions. Some of these institutions include All India Institute of Medical Science, New Delhi, Vallabhbhai Patel Chest Institute, Delhi, National Institute of Nutrition, Hyderabad, Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi, Chhatrapati Sahuji Maharaj Medical University, Lucknow, Jamia Hamdard, New Delhi. Based on various researchers, CCRUM has granted 8 patents at Indian Patent Office. Under drug standardization research, the Council has developed pharmacopoeial standard of 198 single drugs and 100 compound formulations. Shelf life studies and modification of the doses form of Unani drugs with a view to make it sugar-free, more palatable has also been started by the Council. Under survey and cultivation of medicinal plants program, ethnopharmacological surveys have been conducted by the Council in different forest areas in 11 states of India. More than 1 lakh plant specimens and samples of 50 authentic raw drugs have been collected during the survey. 12,800 medicinal folk claims have also been collected from different tribes. Under literary research program, 56 important classical books translated and 72 out-of-print classical books have been reprinted. Standard Unani medical terminology, comprising 4,028 terms, which was a WHO project, and Standard Treatment Guidelines of Unani Medicine Volume 1 have also been published. Its mobile clinic research program serves as a potential source of the healthcare delivery to the people near their doorsteps. And school health program is also providing free checkup and treatment for common ailments to the school-going children. Council has started integration of Unani medicine in NPC DCS at Lakhimpur Kheri district of Uttar Pradesh. Located in the heart of Hyderabad, this is Central Research Institute of Unani Medicines, which is the biggest research institute of CCRUM. Established in 1972, this institute has multi-pronged approach towards Unani researches. Besides catering to large number of OPDs and IPDs, this center has devoted herself in pharmacoclinical research, drug standardization, survey and cultivation of medicinal plants. This institute, spread over 5 acres of land, has 100-bed IPDs. And for various researchers, this institute has modern state-of-the-art laboratories for physiology, pathology, biochemistry, pharmacognosy, and drug standardization. Further, this center has a well-equipped modern pharmacology laboratory with a licensed animal house, so that before any suspected drug is given to humans, it is tested on animals for their ill effects, if any. Like this modern biochemistry lab employs modern means to arrive at the desired results. Here, this is the process of DNA isolation, which uses 𝒏𝒄𝒏 blood genomics. And further, quality of DNA is checked by using multimode reading and gel documentations. Here in this very laboratory for doing genotyping or polymorphism studies, polymerase chain reaction is carried out, which is used for thermal cycle and gel documentation system. This laboratory is also equipped with high-end microscope, which is capable of viewing and observing the movements of cells. They all add value to the modern-day needs of Unani medicines. Likewise, this laboratory has ultra-performance liquid chromatography UPLC, which has innovative technique and has revolutionized the conventional HPLC. This institute is well known for its specialized treatments and is visited by the patients from all over the country and abroad. Here, success rate of vitiligo treatment has been 86 to 88%. Similar has been results here for the patients of sinusitis. Likewise, this is the CCRUM Center at Chennai, which has complete facilities for OPDs and IPDs and is well equipped with modern laboratories and plant research and documentation units. It caters to need of over 500 patients daily. One unique experiment at this center has been adopted whereby post-registration all the patients, instead of going to different departments, walk in one hall where all specialists are available at one place. This surely helps patients avoid unnecessary hassles of looking for the special department meant for specific ailment. CRIUM Lucknow too is one of the major center under CCRUM. One of the major institutes came into existence in 1983 under CCRUM is Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Srinagar. Another major milestone in India's learning of Unani system of medicine is National Institute of Unani Medicine at Bengaluru. Tucked away in the middle of India's cyber city Bengaluru, NIUM is an autonomous organization under the Ministry of Ayush. This institute was established in 2004. This is an apex institute of Unani medicine with objectives of imparting postgraduate of Unani system of medicine. NIUM Bengaluru has special departments for 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, which treats various ailments through various kinds of bath, that is ghusl, cupping, treatment by sucking of blood by leech, along with neurological disease department. Egyptian bath, well yes, this is available here at NIUM Bengaluru. Here a patient walks in first at this chamber. He or she stays here for 10 to 15 minutes to get acclimatized to meet the changes of Egyptian bath. Then the patient walks into this steam chamber and made to stay here for the duration which depends on the disease and physician's assessments. Next comes this hot chamber where stones are heated to generate extra sustainable heat energy. Here again, patient has to follow the doctor's recommendation. NIUM is affiliated with the Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka for academic purposes. This institute offers postgraduate courses in different disciplines. For example, medicine, mualajat, pharmacology, ilmul adawiyya, preventive and social medicines, 𝒏𝒊𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒍, gynecology and obstetrics, amradi niswan qablat, and Unani pharmacy, ilmul saydala. This institute has also started a course in PhD in medicines and soon plans to start PhD in pharmacology as well. NIUM has also collaborated with CCRUM, National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, NIMHANS, Bengaluru, Al-Amin College of Pharmacy, Bengaluru, and Jamia Hamdard, New Delhi. About the present educational scene in Unani system of medicine in India. While it existed for centuries, but in formalizing the educational approaches to meet the modern day challenges, the Central Council for Indian Medicine has played a vital role. CCIM's major achievements have been surveying the educational institutions and evaluating their training and infrastructural facilities, which were a must for quality products from all such institutions. Among the institutes offering postgraduate courses are Central Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Hyderabad, Telangana, Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir, National Institute of Unani Medicine, NIUM Bengaluru, Karnataka, Ajmal Khan Tibia College, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh, Uttar Pradesh, Ayurvedic and Unani Tibia College, New Delhi, Government Nizamiya Tibi College, Hyderabad, Telangana, Faculty of Medicine Unani, Jamia Hamdard, New Delhi, Luqman Unani Medical College and Hospital, Bijapur, Karnataka, Muhammadiya Tibia College and Asair Hospital, Malegaon, Maharashtra, ZVM Unani Medical College and Hospital, Pune, Maharashtra, Jamia Tibia Deoband, Deoband, Uttar Pradesh, Deoband Unani Medical College, Deoband, Uttar Pradesh, Allama Iqbal Unani Medical College, Muzaffarnagar, Uttar Pradesh, and Aligarh Unani Medical College and ACN Hospital, Aligarh, Uttar Pradesh. Patronage for Unani medicines in foreign lands too is growing. At the same time, the World Health Organization too has realized the importance of traditional medicines and has realized that it plays a vital role in strengthening primary healthcare. Currently, there are more than 500 licensed pharmacies manufacturing Unani drugs in various parts of the country. Besides, Indian Medicines Pharmaceutical Corporation Limited, IMPCL, a Government of India enterprises, is one of the major manufacturing units of Unani drugs. Other state governments and private pharmacies are also manufacturing and marketing Unani drugs. Unani drug manufacturers have gone for value-added researches and production change modernization so that they can match people's expectations. So be it research or manufacturing, packaging or transportations, all of them have virtually adopted modern means to be with the time. For Indian Unani drug manufacturers, added responsibility comes with the name which Indian Unani system has earned in the foreign markets, especially Middle Eastern countries, from where the system had originally come to India. Application of modern means are surely nudging out all that which made Unani system of medicine look obsolete. In the end, today's complete picture of Indian Unani system of medicine has all that makes it beautiful: better researches, well-tested drugs, superior diagnostic and treatment approaches, and modern technologies. And to top them all, the government support. No doubt, future of Indian Unani system of medicine is heading for a glorious spring.
𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 regimental therapy is one among the four core methods of treatment in Indian system of medicine. The other three being 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, drug therapy, 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒍, dietary therapy, and 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, surgery. 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 has been defined as 𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 में तग़य्युर और तसर्रुफ़ करना है, which means intervening and manipulating or modulating the 𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 to preserve health or to restore when it is lost. Regimental therapy is one of the core methods of treatment through which the outer temperament is normalized, or the morbid matter is eliminated, or its excessive production is checked, or its spread is arrested and resolved by certain special techniques, and thereby restore the normal misaj or normal temperament and humoral equilibrium. These are simple, cost-effective and time-tested methods to treat various disorders. In short, a complete detoxification process, both used prophylactically as well as therapeutically.
नमस्कार लेडीज़ एंड जेंटलमैन, गर्ल्स एंड बॉयज़। ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर आज के प्रोग्राम के प्रमुख अतिथि, इनका यहाँ पर आगमन हो गया है। बस कुछ ही क्षणों में, कुछ ही मिनटों में हम कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ करेंगे। थैंक यू सो मच। हमारे आज के कार्यक्रम के प्रमुख अतिथि और मान्यगण यहाँ पर पधार रहे हैं और हम सभी जिनका बेसब्री से इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं फॉर द इनॉग्रल फंक्शन। बस कुछ ही मिनटों में हम इनॉग्रल का स्टार्ट करेंगे। Request for podium lights, please. आज के कार्यक्रम के मुख्य अतिथिगण, इनका आगमन हो रहा है। जोरदार तालियों की बौछार के साथ हम स्वागत करेंगे ऑनरेबल चीफ गेस्ट श्री प्रतापराव जाधव जी, ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट इंडिपेंडेंट चार्ज मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आयुष and Minister of State, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. Also, जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करेंगे श्री बाला साहेब पाटिल जी, Honorable Minister of Cooperation, Government of Maharashtra. मनपूर्वक स्वागत, sir. Also, we have a special guest of honor, Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha ji, Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. Guest of honor, Dr. Manisha Upendra Kothekar, Chairperson, National Commission of Indian System of Medicine. We have dignitaries, Ms. Monalisha Dash, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Ayush. Dr. 𝑵𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏, Advisor Unani. Dr. N. Zahir Ahmad, Director General, CCRUM. Professor Syed Shah Alam, Director, National Institute of Unani Medicine. Namaskar. We are here for Unani Day 2026 celebration and National Conference on Unani Medicine organized by the Central Council for Research in Unani Medicine under the aegis of Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. मैं टीवी एवं मंच निवेदिका डॉक्टर मृण्मयी भजक सभी अतिथिगणों का, खासकर मंच पर विराजमान महानुभावों का तहे दिल से स्वागत करती हूँ। हम कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ करेंगे राष्ट्रगीत तथा महाराष्ट्र राज्य के राज्य गीत से। सभागार एवं मंच पर उपस्थित सभी से मैं निवेदन करती हूँ, कृपया राष्ट्रगीत तथा राज्य गीत के सम्मान में अपनी जगहों पर खड़े हो जाए। राष्ट्रगीत।
मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जन गण मन अधिना।
राज्य गीत।
जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा भीतीन आम्हा तुझी मुळी कडकडणाऱ्या नभा अस्मानाच्या सुलतानीला जबाब देती जिभा सह्याद्रीचा सिंह गर्जतो शिवशंभू राजा दरी दरीतून नाद गुंजला महाराष्ट्र माझा जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा काळ्या छातीवरी कोरली अभिमानाची लेणी ओलादी मनगटे खेळती खेळ जीव घेणी दारिद्र्याच्या उन्हात शिजला निधळाच्या घामाने भिजला देश गौरवासाठी झिजला दिल्लीचेही रक्तगामी तो महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा
धन्यवाद. सर्वांनी आपापल्या जागेवर स्थानापन्न व्हावं. राकट देशा कणखर देशा दगडांच्या देशा, नाजूक देशा कोमल देशा फुलांच्याही देशा, भावभक्तीच्या देशा आणिक बुद्धीच्या देशा, शाहिरांच्या देशा मर्दांच्या देशा, असा हा महाराष्ट्र देश. आणि आज पहिल्यांदाच महाराष्ट्र देशामध्ये मुंबईमध्ये युनानी दिवसाचं इथे औचित्य साधून युनानी डे सेलिब्रेट होत आहे. Ladies and gentlemen, Unani Day is observed annually to commemorate the birth anniversary of 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 Khan, an eminent physician, educationalist, and visionary leader, and to highlight and celebrate the remarkable contribution and achievements of the Central Council for Research in Unani Medicine, CCRUM. 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 खान साहब के अग्रणी प्रयासों ने यूनानी चिकित्सा के संगठित विकास और व्यापक सामाजिक स्वीकृति के लिए मजबूत नींव रखी, जबकि वैज्ञानिक जांच, शिक्षा और मानव सेवा के उनके स्थायी आदर्श आज भी हमारी सामूहिक कोशिशों का मार्गदर्शन करते हैं. आज हमारा सौभाग्य है कि आज के यूनानी दिवस तथा राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन के उद्घाटन समारोह के लिए मंचासीन मान्यगणों की उपस्थिति का हमें लाभ हुआ है. हम सभी अतिथिगणों का स्वागत करेंगे. There will be floral welcome and memento presentation to all the dignitaries on the days. Now, may I request Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha ji, Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, to present a floral bouquet and memento to our chief guest, Shri Pratap Rao Jadhav ji, Honorable Minister of State, Independent Charge, Ministry of Ayush, and Minister of State, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government. आपले कुशल नेतृत्व आणि प्रभावी कार्यपद्धती आरोग्य क्षेत्र आणि आयुष क्षेत्रात आपण महत्त्वाचे योगदान दिलेलं आहे. आरोग्य क्षेत्र अधिक लोकाभिमुख व्हावं म्हणून आयुष औषधे प्रत्येक विभागात सहज उपलब्ध व्हावीत म्हणून आपण विशेष प्रयत्न केलेले आहेत. मनपूर्वक धन्यवाद. Also, I request Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha ji to felicitate Shri Balasaheb Patil ji, Honorable Minister of Cooperation, Government of Maharashtra. माननीय सहकार मंत्री बाळासाहेब जी पाटील यांचंही स्वागत करतायत माननीय वैद्य राजेश कोटेचा जी. जोरदार टाळ्यांच्या गजरात आपण ह्या स्वागतामध्ये सम्मिलित होऊया. भारतीय परंपरेनुसार शाल, पुष्पगुच्छ आणि एक स्मृतिचिन्ह देऊन या कार्यक्रमाचा स्वागत समारंभ होतोय. Thank you very much, sir. May I now request Dr. N. Zahir Ahmed, Director General, CCRUM, to present a floral bouquet and memento to Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha ji, Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. पुष्पगुच्छ, शाल आणि स्मृतिचिन्हांनी आपण सर्व मान्यवरांचं स्वागत करतोय. युनानी डे 2026. Thank you very much, sir. I request, sir, to also felicitate Dr. Manisha Upendra Kotekar ji, Chairperson, National Commission for Indian System of Medicine. माननीय मनीषा उपेंद्र कोटेकर जी यांचंही स्वागत होत आहे. पुष्पगुच्छ, शाल आणि स्मृतिचिन्हांनी हे स्वागत होत आहे. मनपूर्वक स्वागत मॅडम आपलं या कार्यक्रमामध्ये. यानंतर स्वागत होईल मिस मोनालिसा दास, जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आयुष. मैम आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है. पुष्पगुच्छ, शाल आणि स्मृतिचिन्ह देऊन सर्व मान्यवरांचं स्वागत होत आहे. डॉक्टर एन झहीर अहमद यांच्याकडून स्वागत होत आहे. I also request you, sir, to felicitate Syed Shah Alamji, Director, National Institute of Unani Medicine, with a shawl, memento, and a floral bouquet. Thank you very much. Now, may I request Dr. Yunus Iftikhar Munshi, DDG CCRUM, to present a floral bouquet and a memento to Dr. N. Zahir Ahmed, Director General CCRUM. Advisor Unani, Dr. Kazi sir. Hearty welcome, sir. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Unani medicine is a traditional system of healing based on the concept of balance within the human body. The timeless wisdom of Unani medicine continues to heal and inspire under the visionary leadership of the Ministry of Ayush. To carry the proceedings, we will have a welcome address, but before that, we will felicitate our DG sir. May I now request Dr. Yunus Iftikhar Munshi to come upon the dais. And felicitate Dr. N. Zahir Ahmed, Director General, CCRUM. Thank you very much. And now I kindly request 𝑵𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒆, Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable Minister, Ayush Minister, and Minister of State, Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, Sri 𝑵𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 ji, Sri Baba Sahab Patil ji, Honorable Minister of Cooperation, Government of Maharashtra, Dr. Manisha Kotekar ji, the Chairperson of National Commission of Indian Medicine, Ms. Monalisa Das, Joint Secretary, Government of India, Ministry of Ayush, Dr. Kazmi ji, the Advisor to Government of India, Unani Medicine, Ministry of Ayush, Professor Syed Shah Alam ji, the Director of National Institute of Unani Medicine, and the leader, today's program's key person, Dr. N. Zahir Ahmed ji, Director General of CCRUM, all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and media representatives, my namaskar to all of you. Today we have a unique opportunity. This is 10th Unani Day, and every year, every Unani Day, we see some great progress into this Unani system medicine. I am happy to share, and I am proud to share, that after 2014, the kind of growth, tremendous growth happened in Unani medicine is extraordinary. We can compare the entire 60 years of budgetary allocation to Unani medicine and 10 years. Both are same. This kind of the attention of present Government of India under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, under the leadership of our Honorable Minister Sri 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 ji. On this occasion, this is Unani, on this occasion of Unani Day, we are also organizing the Innovation and Evidence in Unani Medicine. This 2 days event, I can see the experts from across the country are gathered, includes Professor Mahesh Chandra Sharma ji, the former director of NIA, Professor Bejon Mishra ji, the stalwart into insurance sector. I am also seeing the participation of the Unani industry. So all of us are gathered here. On this occasion, I sincerely and I'm happy to welcome our Honorable Minister Sri 𝑵𝒂𝒏𝒊 ji for this unique occasion of Unani Day. Sir, we are blessed to have your leadership and guidance. Under your leadership, first time in the history, we have got 5 budget announcements under this budgetary speech by Honorable Finance Minister. This is history, and it happened under your visionary leadership, sir. I welcome you for this unique leadership. We are all very happy to work under you and under your guidance. Lot of great things are happening. I also welcome Honorable Sri 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 Patil ji, Honorable Minister of Cooperation, Government of Maharashtra. I just came to know that 𝒏𝒂𝒏 Patil ji is a strong supporter of Unani medicine. He has first-hand experience of how Unani medicine works. And I thank you, sir, for your help and contribution for having this renovation of co-location facility at Grant Medical College and JJ Hospital. I was surprised to see that this building is 175 years old. And this building was renovated, and the kind of renovation happened is really amazing. And I congratulate the leadership of Unani Council and the leadership here who has executed this wonderful project of co-location facility renovation. I also welcome Dr. Manisha Kotekar ji. Dr. Kotekar is from Maharashtra, we all know. She is from Nagpur. She has a great history of great contribution in the education sector of Ayurveda and Ayush system per se. She had been in education since her beginning of career. She was professor and then later became principal of Sri Ayurveda College, Nagpur, and then she became campus director of MUHS at Nagpur. And all legacy. We are happy, madam, to welcome you here and looking forward for your great leadership under this National Commission of Indian System of Medicine. We also welcome our colleagues, Dr. Ms. Monalisa Das, who is the Joint Secretary at Government of India and looking after Unani, Siddha and international cooperation, yoga. And she is so dynamic, and you can see her energy. She is always energetic and smiling. So thank you, Monalisa. We have Professor Syed Shah Alam ji. He is the director of National Institute of Unani Medicine. I have personally seen how he has transformed the Unani Satellite Institute at Ghaziabad, and his leadership is actually proving his worth at this, Dr. N. Zahir Ahmed is the leader who can be termed as Sarva Mitra. He is friends of all. He has no enemy. Few things I would like to mention before I close. Actually, there are some great development. It is aligned with this, this theme of this Unani Day celebration is innovation and evidence in Unani medicine. So, in last few years, Government of India have been able to work with WHO, and WHO has published benchmark documents in the training and treatment of Unani medicine with the support of Government of India, particularly Unani Fraternity, Unani Council and National Institute of Unani Medicine. This is important because it is providing benchmark to the other countries if they want to establish Unani system of medicine into their countries. So training benchmark and treatment benchmark is published by WHO with the support of 25 other member countries. So Unani is becoming global. Then another development is ICD-11 publication of Unani morbidity codes into ICD-11 traditional medicine chapter. If you are not aware, let me explain that this is a specific scientific code given to a disease condition which provides a thorough evidence and thorough benchmark for a diagnosis and subsequently provide us the opportunity to document everything and generate high-end evidence. And also inter-science convergence is possible. So if in Unani some arthritis is termed as some term, the same term is being used in Ayurveda with different term. And in allopathy system, it is known as arthritis. So this is a convergence. So if I am an Ayurvedic physician, I understand Unani. If I am a Unani physician, I understand what Ayurveda or homeopathy or Siddha says about that particular condition. This provides us great convergence among us, Ayush system also, because it is always said that you talk about integration, but where is integration of Ayush system within itself? So this is something very great. That development also happened at WHO platform. And I would like to mention, Honorable Minister, sir, that for the publication of such morbidity codes of TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, it took 10 years for China to do it. And we were able to do this morbidity codes of Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, all three sciences in 3 years. There is another development. Last year we have signed MOU with WHO for another thing is ICHI, ICHI, International Classification of Health Intervention. So we know that in Unani we have cupping therapy, we have a lot of different therapeutic intervention in addition to medicine. So this therapeutic intervention also needs standardization across the globe. So we have signed MOU with WHO, we are working with them. We were the first country in traditional medicine who is working on standardization of Unani, Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, all these therapeutic intervention into a standardized format for the global use. So this is also a great news, and I sincerely thank our Honorable Minister to provide us all these opportunities. There are also some great news about CCRUM that majority of their labs are now NABL accredited, their hospitals are NABH accredited. Our Unani Institute at Bengaluru also have NABH accreditation. So Ayush Ministry is sincerely working in the area of standardization, optimization of the services. It is also, seen that in all our hospitals, all Unani hospitals, Ayurveda hospitals, our national institutes, we are seeing patients ranging from 2,000 to 3,000 patients every day. And this was less than 1,000 10 years before. So multifold improvement, multifold enhancement in patient footfall also has happened. Number of publications also is so high. Just wanted to cite an example that in 60 years before 2014, the government institution of Ayush had published 6,500 publications, less than 6,500. And in 10 years, it is around 10,000. So, and 30% of these publications are from Unani. So all of these sciences are actually going spirally, positively grown, and you may see that this is, in our present lifetime, we will see that Unani system, all other Ayush systems will get great development and mainstreamed within our lifespan only. Thank you so much. Namaskar, pranam.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. We are privileged to have Dr. 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒆, Chairperson, National Commission for Indian System of Medicine. I request her to say a few words on this wonderful occasion. Dr. 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒆.
इस 10वें यूनानी दिन के उपलक्ष्य में उपस्थित सभी गणमान्य महाराष्ट्र और महाराष्ट्र के बाहर से भी शायद कुछ लोग आए होंगे। जहाँ तक मुझे पता है कि ये इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस है तो बाहर के देशों से भी कुछ लोग आए हैं। मैं सभी का तहे दिल से स्वागत करती हूँ और बधाई देती हूँ कि इतने अच्छे तरीके से इसका आयोजन किया गया है। मंच पर विराजमान सभी सम्माननीय सदस्य और हमारे जो आयुष मिनिस्ट्री है उसके ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर प्रतापराव जाधव, ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर बाबा साहेब पाटिल, हमारे सेक्रेटरी माननीय वैद्य राजेश कोटेचा जी, जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी और यूनानी के सभी गणमान्य डायरेक्टर और बाकी सभी अधिकारी व्यक्ति, इस यूनानी दिवस के उपलक्ष्य में अभी इसके पहले एक सेंटर का जो रिनोवेशन हुआ है उसका इनॉग्रेशन भी हमने किया, जिसके बारे में माननीय कोटेचा सर ने आपको अवगत कराया है। एक चेयरपर्सन के नाते जो इंडियन सिस्टम ऑफ मेडिसिन के अंतर्गत जो ये 4 सिस्टम्स आती है, जिसमें आयुर्वेद है, यूनानी है, सिद्ध है और सवारिपा है, ये चारों के आपसी तालमेल और उसकी जो आत्मा है वो भारतीय आत्मा है एक तरीके से। और हमारे यहाँ पर जैसे कहा जाता है कि भारतीयता में विविधता है, एंड वी रिस्पेक्ट एंड एक्सेप्ट द डाइवर्सिटी। और यही उसकी खूबसूरती है कि जो अलग अलग तरीके से हम स्वास्थ्य के तरफ देखते हैं, शरीर के तरफ देखते हैं, और उस अल्टीमेटली जो गोल है सभी का वो एक ही है, स्वास्थ्य प्रदान करना समाज को। और उसको लेकर जो अलग अलग चिकित्सा पद्धति विकसित हुई है, जैसे कोटेचा सर ने बहुत सही फरमाया कि आपसी तालमेल और सबने मिलकर हैंड होल्डिंग करके जो आगे जाना चाहिए, उस दिशा में गत कुछ सालों से बहुत तेज़ी से हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। आज के दिन में अगर हम कहेंगे कि यूनानी सिस्टम के बारे में अगर हम कहेंगे तो सब क्षेत्र में, यानी जो हम कहते हैं कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है, कॉलेजेस है, कॉलेजेस की संख्या गत कुछ दिनों में, कुछ सालों में बहुत बढ़ी भी है यूनानी कॉलेजेस की। और वहाँ पर जिस तरीके से क्वालिफाइड और एक्सपीरियंस टीचर होने चाहिए वो भी वहाँ पर अपॉइंट हो रहे हैं। मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फील्ड में भी बहुत अच्छा अभी जो दिख रहा है हमें बढ़ोतरी हो रही है। ग्लोबल आउटरीच भी बढ़ रहा है उसका, और जिस तरीके से प्रैक्टिशनर की संख्या बढ़नी चाहिए वो भी हमें दिखाई देता है कि बढ़ रही है। रिसर्च फील्ड में भी यूनानी बहुत अच्छी तरीके से आगे बढ़ रहा है, जिसके बारे में जिक्र हुआ कि जो रिसर्च लैब है हमारी वो NABL एक्रीडेटेड भी है, जो बहुत मुझे लगता है कि बहुत ज़रूरी है आज के दिनों में। तो जो हमारी भारतीय चिकित्सा पद्धति है उसकी आत्मा को बरकरार रखते हुए उसको युगानुकूल बनाने की दिशा में जिस तरीके से यूनानी चिकित्सा पद्धति बढ़ रही है, उसके लिए मैं सभी यहाँ पर बैठे हुए लोग और सामने जो मेरे हैं उन सभी को बहुत बहुत बधाई देती हूँ कि उनका सबका कंट्रीब्यूशन इसमें है। उसके साथ साथ जो विद्यार्थी छात्र छात्राएं हैं उनका भी उसमें ज़रूर कंट्रीब्यूशन है, क्योंकि वो जिन्होंने इसको चुना है, इस चिकित्सा पद्धति में शिक्षा लेना। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जो निग्लेक्टेड चिकित्सा पद्धति होती है उसमें आना, वो शिक्षा लेने का निर्णय करना और उसको आगे बढ़ाना, इसके लिए हिम्मत लगती है। और इसलिए मैं छात्र छात्राओं को भी बहुत बधाई देती हूँ कि इस प्रकार से वो भारतीय चिकित्सा पद्धति को अपनाकर आगे जा रहे हैं। एक NCISM के द्वारा भी जिस तरीके से CCRUM के साथ MOU हुआ है और रिसर्च के फील्ड में हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, उसमें स्टूडेंट के लिए भी कुछ प्रोग्राम्स रिसर्च को लेकर आप सब जानते हैं किस पर नाम से जो हुआ है, जिसके कारण हम रिसर्च की फील्ड में भी आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, जो अंडर ग्रेजुएट्स के लिए है और उसके साथ साथ पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट्स के रिसर्च के लिए भी काफ़ी सारे प्रोग्राम अब हमने लॉन्च किए हैं। यूनानी कॉलेजेस को रेगुलेट करना, उसकी क्वालिटी बढ़ाना, इसका जो काम है वो हमारा जो बोर्ड है मार्मिज्म वो देख रहा है, और उसको जो यूनानी कॉलेजेस है उनका रिस्पांस भी उसी प्रकार से मिलना चाहिए। केवल एक बोर्ड ने रेगुलेशन बनाए और वो आगे ले जाए, इससे नहीं होगा। तो कॉलेजेस जो यहाँ पर है, छात्र छात्राएं सभी को मुझे एक आह्वान करना है, अपील करना है कि आप भी उस एक तरीके से एक आंदोलन एक्चुअली हम अभी आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं इसको, कि जो कॉलेजेस की क्वालिटी जिस तरीके से और स्पीड से बढ़नी चाहिए, जिसके कारण जो स्टूडेंट वहाँ से निकलेंगे वो उस प्रकार से क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट होगा और जो आगे हमारे चिकित्सा पद्धति को आगे ले जाएंगे। तो मुझे लगता है कि इसमें आप सभी का कंट्रीब्यूशन है ही, वो और अधिक हो, इसके लिए मैं अपील करती हूँ। एक जो नेशनल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट अभी यूनानी के है उसमें भी बढ़ोतरी हो गई है, जिसके बारे में जिक्र बाकी लोगों ने भी आगे भी उसके बारे में हम कहेंगे ही, बताएंगे। तो मुझे लगता है कि मैं इस मौके पे ज़्यादा समय नहीं लूँगी, हमें ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर साहब को भी सुनना है, लेकिन एक बात मुझे आपसे शेयर करनी है जिसके बाद में इसी कार्यक्रम में एक हम रिपोर्ट पब्लिश करने जा रहे हैं। पिछले 1.5 साल से जो हमारा एक स्टडी चल रहा है INSEASM के थ्रू, वो स्टडी है फीमेल फाइनल ईयर स्टूडेंट्स का और इंटर्न्स का, और उसका रिपोर्ट आज हम पब्लिश कर रहे हैं। उसमें जो टोटल डाटा हमने कलेक्ट किया है, सैम्पल साइज इज 3,384 फीमेल स्टूडेंट्स एंड इंटर्न्स। इसमें 73 कॉलेजेस हमने इंक्लूड किए थे, और उसमें से 56 कॉलेजेस यूनानी के हैं और 17 जो है वो सिद्ध के हैं। एक इसी मंच से मुझे थोड़ा सा एक जिसमें हम जेंडर गैप कहते हैं, जिसको एड्रेस करने की ज़रूरत है, ऐसा लगता है, जो इस स्टडी से भी बाहर निकल कर आया है, और जो चैलेंजेस आज के फीमेल स्टूडेंट्स और इंटर्न्स फेस कर रही है, उसके बारे में भी हम काफ़ी अच्छा जान पाए हैं। उनको एड्रेस करने के लिए कॉलेज लेवल पे भी हमें काम करना पड़ेगा, सोसाइटी में भी काम करना पड़ेगा, उनके लिए सपोर्ट सिस्टम बनानी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि फीमेल स्टूडेंट्स हम एक तरफ देखते हैं कि उनकी संख्या बढ़ रही है कॉलेजेस में, लेकिन जो प्रैक्टिशनर की संख्या है उसका परसेंटेज मैं आपके सामने रखना चाहूँगी कि जिसको देखकर हमें लगता है कि हम कहाँ कम पढ़ रहे हैं, जिसको हमें एड्रेस करना चाहिए। तो जो एवरेज हमारे पास आया है प्रैक्टिशनर की संख्या, जेंडर रिलेटेड अगर मैं कहूँगी तो उसमें मेल प्रैक्टिशनर की संख्या है 57.9% और फीमेल है 42.1%। ये एवरेज है सभी इंडियन सिस्टम मेडिसिन का अगर हम मिला के करते हैं। उसमें आयुर्वेद की जो संख्या है वो थोड़ा सिमिलर ही है इससे, 57.7% मेल प्रैक्टिशनर है और 42.3% फीमेल प्रैक्टिशनर है। लेकिन अगर हम यूनानी की तरफ आते हैं तो उसमें 64.4% मेल प्रैक्टिशनर है और 35.6% फीमेल प्रैक्टिशनर है। तो जो फीमेल स्टूडेंट्स छात्राएं हमारे कॉलेज में पढ़ने के लिए आ रही है, वो प्रोफेशनल फील्ड में, एकेडमिया में हो या फिर प्रैक्टिस करने में हो, फील्ड में प्रैक्टिस कर रही हो, उसमें वो कहाँ कम पढ़ रही है, हम सोसाइटी के नाते कहाँ कम पढ़ रहे हैं, NCSM कहाँ कम पढ़ रहा है, उसको एड्रेस करना ये हमारे सामने एक चैलेंज है, जिसको लेकर आगे हम कुछ प्रोग्राम भी बनाए जाने वाले हैं। फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम तो हम कर ही रहे हैं, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ फाइनल ईयर स्टूडेंट हो, वहाँ उनके लिए भी एक सेंसिटाइजेशन प्रोग्राम करने का भी हमने तय किया है, जिसके तहत उसी समय उनको प्रैक्टिस में जाने के लिए हम किस प्रकार से उनकी कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग कर सकते हैं, इसके बारे में भी हम सीरियसली सोच रहे हैं। यहाँ पे बैठे कॉलेज के जो लोग हैं उनको भी मैं अपील करूँगी कि इसको भी आप कॉलेज लेवल पे भी आपको एड्रेस करना ज़रूरी है। एक सपोर्ट सिस्टम या इस प्रकार से सेंसिटाइजेशन प्रोग्राम अगर हम तय करते हैं और कंडक्ट करते हैं, तो मुझे लगता है कि ये जेंडर गैप जो फील्ड में दिख रही है उसको कम करने में हम काफ़ी कामयाब हो पाएंगे। इस यूनानी डे पे फिर से सभी को मैं बधाई देती हूँ और आयोजकों को भी धन्यवाद देती हूँ और उनको बधाई देती हूँ कि बहुत अच्छा कार्यक्रम उन्होंने यहाँ पर ऑर्गेनाइज किया, और यहाँ पर मेरी वाणी को विराम देती हूँ। थैंक यू सो मच।
Gracious thanks to Dr. Manisha ji for her valuable words. Continuing with our distinguished guests, may I kindly request distinguished Shri Baba Saheb Patil ji, Honorable Minister of Cooperation Government of Maharashtra, माननीय सहकार मंत्री श्री बाबासाहेब पाटील जी यांना विनंती करते की त्यांनी या शुभ आणि मंगलमय सोहळ्यामध्ये आपलं मनोगत व्यक्त करावं।
आज आपण मुंबई शहरामध्ये युनानी दिवसाचं आज आपण आयोजन केलेलं आहे आणि आपल्या जुन्या इमारतीचं रिव्होल्यूशन केलं आणि त्याचंही उद्घाटन समारंभाचं आयोजन केलेलं आहे। युनानी पद्धत, नवचार आणि साक्ष या कार्यक्रमाच्या उपस्थित असलेले आपले प्रतापरावजी जाधव साहेब, राज्यमंत्री आयुष मंत्रालय, स्वास्थ्य आणि परिवार कल्याण मंत्रालय, वैद्य राजेश कोटेचाजी सचिव आयुष मंत्रालय, डॉक्टर मनीष उपेंद्र कोटेकर, सभापति भारतीय चिकित्सा पद्धति राष्ट्रीय आयोग, सौ श्री मोनाली जी दास संयुक्त सचिव आयुष मंत्रालय, 𝑵𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏 सलाहकार यूनानी आयुष मंत्रालय, डॉक्टर एन जागीरदार अहमद, महानिदेशक CCIM, शाह आलम, संचालक MIUM, डॉक्टर काजी युनानी आणि ज्यांनी ह्या कार्यक्रमाचं आयोजन केलं ते डॉक्टर मनसूब साहेब, या विभागाचे सर्व अधिकारी वर्ग, पत्रकार मित्र, देशातून आणि देशाबाहेरून आणि राज्यातून आलेले सर महानुभाव, उपस्थित माझ्या बंधू आणि भगिनींनो, आज आपण युनानी दिवस म्हणून या ठिकाणी साजरा करत आहोत. ज्या महान व्यक्तीच्या नावानं युनानी तज्ज्ञ स्वतंत्र सेनानी, थोर शिक्षण तज्ज्ञ हकीम आझम खान यांच्या जयंतीनिमित्त हा कार्यक्रमाचं आपण आयोजन केलेलं आहे. ज्या व्यक्तीने या युनानीचं खूप मोठ्या प्रकारचं काम केलं, त्यांच्या प्रतिमेला मी अभिवादन करतो. आणि त्यांनी या देशातल्या आणि राज्यातल्या लोकांना अशा प्रकारची माफक प्रकारची मेडिसिनची सोय व्हावी, उपचार व्हावा, चांगला उपचार व्हावा, अशा प्रकारचं याचा शोध लावण्याचं काम त्यांनी केलं. भारत देश हा खूप मोठा आहे आपला. या भारत देशामध्ये ऋषी आणि परंपरांनी या ठिकाणी आयुर्वेदिक महाविद्यालयाच्या माध्यमातून आयुर्वेदामधून देखील निसर्गानं खूप मोठी देणगी आपल्याला दिलेली आहे. या जडीबुटीच्या माध्यमातून या देशाला खूप मोठं भवितव्य आहे. आज ॲलोपॅथिकमध्ये आणि आयुर्वेदिकमध्ये हाच फरक आहे. ॲलोपॅथिक हे ट्रीटमेंट तुम्हाला लगेच त्याचा रिझल्ट मिळू शकत आहे, पण आयुर्वेदिक आणि युनानीच्या माध्यमातून थोडा स्पेस ठेवावा लागेल आपल्याला. मी या ठिकाणी जे आलो आहे, माझा आणि या विभागाचा तसा संबंध नाही, पण एक सहकार मंत्री आणि मी स्वतः एक पेशंट आहे युनानीचा. कारण माझं याचं नातं खूप जुनं आहे. मलाही डिकोलर्मा नावाचा एक व्हाईन डिसीज म्हणतो आपण, कोड म्हणतो त्याला, तर तो होता मला. मी हैदराबादला यांचं आपलं सेंटर आहे एरागड्डामध्ये, त्या ठिकाणी मी ट्रीटमेंट घेतली आणि डॉक्टरनी जे सांगितलेले पथ्य होतं ते पथ्य 100% पाळलं आणि त्याचा रिझल्ट मला स्वतः आलेला आहे. म्हणून युनानी ही किती परफेक्ट काम करतं हे सांगायला मी तुमच्यासाठी आलेलो आहे. हे माझ्या चेहऱ्यावर होतं, माझ्या हातावर होतं. त्याचे 2 फायदे झाले डॉक्टर साहेब. तसं मी रेसलर आहे, माझं 100 किलो वजन होतं, पण यांच्या पथ्यामुळं माझं वजन देखील लॉस झालं, ते एक फायदा झाला. आणि ह्या जो स्किन डिसीज होता तो 80-90% नायनाट झाला आहे. डॉक्टरचा दोष नाही आहे त्याच्यामध्ये, पेशंट रिस्पॉन्स देत नाही. मला अनेक लोक भेटले की आपण सर्वसाधारण कार्यक्रमामध्ये जातो, लोक आपल्याकडे लक्ष देतात, त्यावेळेस त्यांच्या लक्षात आलं की बा हे कमी कसं झालं, तर साधं औषध आहे आणि खर्चिक नाही आहे, पण त्याच्यासाठी वेळ थोडासा लागतोय, स्पेस ठेवावं लागतंय आणि पथ्य पाळावं लागतंय. त्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याकडे ह्यासाठी पथ्य नेमकं काय, आंबट खायचं नाही, दूध खायचं नाही, चिंच खायचं नाही, ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी होत्या. पण दुसरं त्याच्यात माझं लॉस काय झाला, मी शाकाहारी असल्यामुळं, व्हेजिटेरियन असल्यामुळं कॅल्शियमचा सोर्स माझा कमी झाला. त्याच्यामुळं माझ्या पायाचं नी रिप्लेस करावं लागलं. आता चांगला झालो आहे, पण सांगत असताना की इतकं पथ्य कडक केलं मी, असं चुकून जर एखादी वस्तू माझ्या तोंडात गेली तर फेकून देत होतो. त्याच्यामुळं रिझल्ट आला. हे अतिशय चांगल्या प्रकारचं ट्रीटमेंट आहे आणि ह्याला आपण सगळ्यांनी जपलं पाहिजे. मॅडमनी आता सांगितल्या ही नवीन पिढी आज या भागामध्ये शिक्षण घेते, कारण आयुर्वेदिकामध्ये ह्याच्यामध्ये जर आपण चांगल्या प्रकारचं रिसर्च केलं, पेटंट म्हणून भारताचं नाव जगामध्ये होऊ शकतं आहे आणि आपल्या देशाची खूप मोठी उपलब्धी या माध्यमातून होणार आहे आणि खर्च काहीच नाही आहे. आणि मग त्याच्यासाठी थोडासा माझा त्या दवाखान्यात गेल्यामुळे तिथली परिस्थिती माझ्या लक्षात आलं की हे हॉस्पिटल डॉक्टर साहेब जाधव साहेब हे नवी मुंबईला शिफ्ट करायचं चालू होतं आपल्या सरकारच्या वतीनं. मग तिथल्या कर्मचाऱ्यांनी सांगितले की साहब हम तो अभी अगले महीने से 5-6 महीने इधर है, बाद में नवी मुंबई में जा रहे, की हा जो वर्ग आहे आमचा हा सेंटर पॉईंट आहे. जे ठिकाण म्हणजे अतिशय मुंबईचं हार्ट ऑफ सिटी आहे आणि सगळ्याला कनेक्टिव्हिटी आहे. आणि मग त्याच्या माध्यमातून आम्ही डिपार्टमेंटला थोडासा पाठपुरावा केला. नसेल तर हे हॉस्पिटल आमचं नवी मुंबईमध्ये गेलं असतं, गोरगरीब लोकांना जायला परवडलं नसतं. पहिल्या सुरू मी सरकारचे मी आभार मानतो आणि जाधव साहेब आणि हे दिल्लीतून आलेले सगळे या खात्याचे अधिकाऱ्याचं महाराष्ट्राचा प्रतिनिधी म्हणून तुमचं स्वागत करतो आणि धन्यवाद देतो की आपण त्याला रिव्होल्युशनसाठी मुंबईमधल्या हॉस्पिटलला निधी दिलात आणि एक चालना देण्याचं काम केलात आणि OPD देखील चांगली आहे, गोरगरीब लोक येत असतात आणि त्याला औषधाला मोफत आहे. आणि मग काही लोकांना जर आपली ऐपत चांगली असले तर त्या लोकांनी प्रामाणिकपणे पेमेंट करावं. मी पेमेंट करतो कारण मला पैसे आहेत माझ्याकडे, म्हणजे माझ्या आरोग्यासाठी लागणारे आहेत. मग माझ्यासारख्या धापात माणसांनी जर फुकट घेतलं तर खऱ्या गरिबाला ते मिळणार नाही, वंचित राहणार आहेत. अशा पद्धतीचं वागणं आपण या ठिकाणी काम केलं पाहिजे. खूप चांगलं काम या युनानीच्या माध्यमातून आहे. जाधव साहेबांनी हे डिपार्टमेंट घेतल्यापासून आणि अधिकारी वर्ग देखील खूप चांगले आहेत. कारण माझं या आयुर्वेदिक कॉलेज असल्यामुळं मला सतत संबंध येत असतंय. देशाचे पंतप्रधान नरेंद्रभाई मोदींनी एक चांगल्या प्रकारचं एक मिनिस्ट्री दिली आणि सरकारचा ह्या डिपार्टमेंटला खूप मोठं सहकार्य आहे. राज्यामध्ये देखील आपण 1.5 लाखापर्यंत आपण सर्वसामान्य माणसाला मदत करत होतो. पण या वर्षामध्ये या सरकारने आपल्या राज्याच्या आमच्या देवेंद्र भाऊनी, अजितदादा स्वर्गीय आणि एकनाथ शिंदे साहेबांनी 5 लाखापर्यंतची मर्यादा केली. कारण पूर्वीच्या काळामध्ये आमच्याकडे आयुर्वेदिकच्या माध्यमातून डॉक्टर बघायचा, हात मळला तर तोच बघायचा, ताप आले तरी तोच बघायचा. पण आता एवढं स्पेशलायझेशन झालं आहे की प्रत्येक अवयवाचा डॉक्टर वेगळा झाला आहे. हे जरी झालं असलं तरी भारतीय चिकित्सा पद्धती आहे, याला सगळ्यांनी जपायचं काम केलं पाहिजे आणि जगामध्ये भारताचं नाव कसं होईल म्हणून जाधव साहेबाला धन्यवाद द्यावा. आणि म्हणून मी इथं आलेलो आहे. हे डिपार्टमेंटचं काम खूप चांगलं चाललं आहे, हे दुसऱ्या माणसांनी सांगणं महत्त्वाचं आहे आणि मी त्याचा भोगता आहे, मला त्याचा फायदा झालेला आहे. म्हणून याच्यामध्ये पत्रकार बंधूलाही सांगायचं आहे मला की आपलं सगळ्याचं दुर्लक्ष या विभागाकडे झालं आहे. सर्वसामान्य माणसाला याच्यातून फायदा होऊ शकतो आहे, आरोग्यासाठी चांगला आहे. आपल्याकडे मनी आहेत, संपत्तीपेक्षा आपण म्हणतो ना शरीर संपत्ती श्रेष्ठ. अजून आपल्याकडे ह्याच्यासाठी फार काही शरीर संपत्तीसाठी लागत नाही. सुबह की हवा 100 बीमारी के दवा. सकाळी जर आपण फिरायला गेलो तर आपले फिजिकल फिटनेस चांगलं राहू शकतं. पैसा किती कमवून पुन्हा दवाखान्यात घालण्यापेक्षा आपण आतापासून जर आरोग्याची काळजी घेतली तरी सगळी मंडळी काळजी घेणारे आहेत, म्हणून ते चांगलं काम करतात. आपण सगळ्यांनी असंच प्रकारचं चांगलं काम करावं. देशातल्या आणि राज्यातल्या सर्वसामान्य माणसाला या युनानीच्या माध्यमातून अधिकात अधिक सेवा देऊन सदृढ नागरिक करण्याचं काम आपण करावं आणि करताल अशा प्रकारची अपेक्षा व्यक्त करतो. तुमच्या कार्यक्रमाला मी शुभेच्छा देतो. मलाही बोलवून घेतलात, माझाही सत्कार केलात, त्याबद्दल डिपार्टमेंटला धन्यवाद देऊन मी माझे 2 शब्द संपवतो. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
आपले अनुभव आणि वक्तव्य सर्वांसाठी हृदयस्पर्शी आणि प्रेरणादायी होतं. खूप खूप मनापासून धन्यवाद. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for, a series of landmark releases and launches that propel Unani medicine into a vibrant future. To begin this momentous segment, we are pleased to present a video teaser on Unani medicine. May I request the Honorable Minister and other dignitaries on the dais to kindly join us for the launch of this video.
CCRUM is actively engaged in the scientific validation and standardization of SOPs and clinical guidelines.
आज यूनानी पद्धति में शिक्षा, शोध और अनुसंधान, स्वास्थ्य सेवा तथा औषधियों के निर्माण की दृष्टि से भारत का विश्व में अग्रणी स्थान है।
अब स्वास्थ्य सेवाओं को होलिस्टिक नजरिए से देखा जा रहा है। आयुर्वेद, यूनानी, होम्योपैथिक, सिद्धा और योग, इन सबको हम एक अम्ब्रेला के नीचे लाए हैं।
CCRUM साक्ष्य आधारित अनुसंधान को बढ़ावा देकर यूनानी दवाओं का वैज्ञानिक सत्यापन सुनिश्चित कर और मानक उपचार प्रोटोकॉल व SOP विकसित कर स्वास्थ्य सेवा वितरण प्रणाली को सुदृढ़ बनाने में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभा रहा है।
Unani medicine accords equal emphasis on prevention, health promotion and treatment, guided by the principles of 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒍, the 6 essential factors of life.
Unani medicine holds an important and well-established place in India's traditional healthcare ecosystem.
CCRUM operates through 24 peripheral institutes and centers across the country.
In line with promoting innovation and evidence-based Unani practice, it has been our constant endeavor to ensure that all 24 peripheral institutes adopt robust research guidelines for the execution of different research programs.
Several hospitals and laboratories under CCRUM have achieved NABH and NABL accreditation. Unani medicine is not a relic of the past. Rather, it is a living science. These efforts have resulted in 19 patents, standard treatment guidelines (STGs) for musculoskeletal disorders, and for metabolic disorders, SOPs on hijama and SOPs on 6 additional regimenal therapies were developed. As we observe Unani Day 2026, we reaffirm a collective commitment to nurture tradition through innovation.
Thank you. इसके बाद souvenir का release होगा. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to kindly please release the souvenir Unani Day 2026 and National Conference on Unani Medicine, Innovation and Evidence in Unani Practice.
Release of souvenir. Unani Day 2026 and National Conference Innovation and Evidence in Unani Practice.
Thank you very much. Now we have release of some books. Knowledge is backbone of progress, and today we celebrate a rich repository of scholarly and scientific contributions. First and foremost, we release National Formulary of Unani Medicine Part 2, a landmark publication that strengthens standardization, safety, and quality assurance of Unani drugs in India. For the release of this prestigious publication, I respectfully request Dr. Raman Mohan Singh, Director PCIMNH, and Professor MC Sharma, Chairman, Scientific Advisory Board PCIMNH, to kindly join us on the dais.
Release of book. The National Formulary of Unani Medicine Part 2, revised. Published by PCIM and H.
Thank you very much. We now present the release of the study titled Assessment of Professional Aspiration Among Unani and Siddha Female Students, a cross-sectional study conducted by NCISM. This important study explores the professional aspiration, motivations, challenges, and support system of female students and interns across the India. For this release, I respectfully request Professor Asim Ali Khan, President, Board of Unani, Siddha, and Sova Riga, to kindly join us on the dais. With the other esteemed team members, मैं सभी को मंच पर आदरपूर्वक आमंत्रित करती हूँ.
Release of book. Assessment of Professional Aspiration Among Unani and Siddha Female Students, a cross-sectional study. Published by NCISM.
Thank you very much. Further, we release युनानी औषधांमधील सामान्य उपचारांची पुस्तिका मराठी अनुवाद. युनानी औषधांमधील सामान्य उपचारांची पुस्तिका मराठी अनुवाद. व्यासपीठावरील सर्व मान्यवरांच्या हस्ते या पुस्तिकेचं प्रकाशन होत आहे.
Release of book. युनानी औषधांमधील सामान्य उपचारांची पुस्तिका मराठी अनुवाद.
Thank you very much. Moving ahead, we have another release, clinical validation of Unani pharmacopoeia formulation, 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊. Clinical validation of Unani pharmacopoeia formulation.
Release of book.
Clinical validation of Unani pharmacopoeia formulation, 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, in cases of psoriasis, dry cough, a technical report.
Thank you very much. Moving ahead, we have next release, clinical validation of Unani pharmacopoeia formulation, 𝒍𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊. Clinical validation of Unani pharmacopoeia formulation.
Release of book. Clinical validation of Unani pharmacopoeia formulation 𝒍𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 in cases of 𝑪𝒐𝒏𝒇𝒆𝒏𝒄𝒆, central obesity, a technical report.
Thank you very much. Moving ahead, we have Taziniyat, a compendium of classical and evidence-based Unani drugs for cosmetic care.
Release of book. Tanzania Cosmetology, a compendium of classical and evidence-based Unani drugs for cosmetic care.
Thank you very much. Next release, we have preclinical studies, a compendium of abstracts 2014 to 2025. Preclinical studies, a compendium of abstracts 2014 to 2025.
Release of book. Preclinical Studies, a compendium of abstracts year 2014 to 2025.
Thank you so much. Next, we have release of Al-Mughni fi Tadbiri Lamraj, Vamari Satellal Valaraj. सभी मान्यगणों के शुभ कर कमलों से इन सारी पुस्तकों का प्रकाशन हो रहा है। जोरदार तालियों के साथ हम इसमें सम्मिलित होंगे।
Urdu translation of Al-Mughni fi Tadbir al-Amraz wa Ma'rifat al-Ilal wal-A'raz.
Thank you so much. Now we are releasing digital version of few standard operating procedures, regimenal therapies.
Release of Standard Operating Procedures, Digital. Standard Operating Procedures for Tali Kalalak, Leech Therapy. Standard Operating Procedures for 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, Steam, Vapor Bath. Standard Operating Procedures for 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, Fumigation. Standard Operating Procedures for 𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, Douche. Standard Operating Procedures for Dug, Massage. Standard Operating Procedures for Mundi's Mushal Therapy, Concoctive Purgative.
Thank you very much. सभी का मैं धन्यवाद अदा करती हूँ. Now we have some exchange of MOUs. First is international MOU. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to a significant milestone in today's program. We are pleased to witness the exchange of MOU with Lotus Holistic Health Center Institute, Abu Dhabi, UAE, marking an important step towards global cooperation, academic exchange, and integrative healthcare research in Unani medicine. May I respectfully invite Madam Amina Al-Hedan, Chairperson, Lotus Holistic Health Center Institute, Abu Dhabi, UAE, to kindly come on the stage for the exchange of international MOU with the Director General CCRUM, Dr. N. Zahir Ahmad. ये एक सुवर्ण क्षण है। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय समझौता ज्ञापनों का आदान प्रदान हो रहा है और इस सुवर्ण क्षण के हम सभी साक्षी हैं। जोरदार तालियों की बौछार के साथ हम इस पल में सम्मिलित होंगे। तहे दिल से शुक्रिया। Next we have national MOUs. Strong institutions build strong systems. We now proceed with exchange of national MOUs with eminent academic, research and healthcare institutions from across the country. These collaborations aim to foster innovation, interdisciplinary research, capacity building and evidence-based advancement in Unani medicine. I will now invite the dignitaries institution-wise for the exchange of MOUs with the Director General CCRUM. सबसे पहले मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी IIT Bombay. May I request Dr. Aziruddin Khan sir, India Value Chair Professor, Psychophysiology Laboratory, Department of Humanities and Social Sciences, Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, Mumbai, to kindly come on the stage for the exchange of MOU with DG CCRUM. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. This signifies a brighter path of collaboration and progress. Thank you very much, sir. Next institute is 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, Secunderabad. May I invite Dr. B.V. Ramkumar Verma, Director, National Institute for the Empowerment of Persons with Intellectual Disabilities, 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, Secunderabad, to kindly join us on the stage for the exchange of MOU with DG CCRUM. Thank you very much. Next is Amity University, Mumbai. May I request Professor Dr. 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, Vice Chancellor, Amity University, Mumbai, to kindly come on the stage for the exchange of MOU with DGCCRUM. Indeed, it's a momentous occasion. Thank you very much. Next institute is 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊's College of Pharmacy. May I invite Dr. Munira Momin, Dean, 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊's Dr. Bhanuben Nanavati College of Pharmacy, Mumbai, to kindly grace the stage for the exchange of MOU with DGCCRUM. The exchange of documents symbolize a new chapter of collaboration and shared vision. Thank you very much. Next is 𝒏𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒍 Unani Medical College, Mumbai. May I request Dr. Rashid Qazi, Principal, 𝒏𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒍 Unani Medical College, Mumbai. This is celebrating this pivotal alliance between important institutions. Next, we have Tata Actrek, Navi Mumbai. May I invite Dr. Gauravi Mishra, Deputy Director, CCE. To kindly join us on the stage. These MOUs exchange herald boundless opportunities and brighter future. Thank you very much. Next institution is Maulana Azad National Urdu University. May I request Professor S.K. Ishtiaq Ahmed, Registrar, Maulana Azad National Urdu University, to kindly come on the stage for the exchange of MOU with DGCCRUM. Thank you very much. Next is Hamdard Laboratories. May I request Dr. Santosh Joshi ji, Head R&D, Hamdard Laboratories, India, to kindly come on the stage for the exchange of MOU. Ladies and gentlemen, these MOUs reflect a shared commitment to strengthening research, education, and integrating healthcare through meaningful collaborations. Next, we have launch of web portal. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a moment of pride to introduce CCRUM ePMS, Expression of Interest Proposal Management System portal, a dedicated digital platform launched to streamline the submission, tracking, and management of collaborative research proposals under the EOI scheme. May I request the dignitaries to release and launch this web portal.
Launch of web portal. Expression of Interest Proposal Management System, ePMS.
Thank you very much. Next we have launches of mobile applications. We now move to the launch of mobile application titled Unani Ahar, web and mobile app for Unani recipes, food recipes in Unani medicine. मैं मंत्री महोदय से आग्रह करती हूँ.
Application. Unani Ahar food recipes in Unani medicine.
We have another mobile app. I request honorable dignitaries to kindly proceed with the official launch of second mobile app titled Unani 𝑵𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒍 Common Remedies in Unani Medicine, Hindi version.
Launch of mobile application. यूनानी चिकित्सा में सामान्य उपचार हिंदी संस्करण.
Next, we have launch of questionnaire for assessment of human temperament. I request dignitaries to launch it with a remote.
Launch of Mizaz Assessment Questionnaire. Questionnaire for assessment of Mizaj Insani human temperament.
Thank you very much. Now we have NABL accreditation and certification. Quality assurance is the hallmark of credible healthcare services. We now take pride in the presentation of NABL certification to the biochemistry and pathology laboratories of RRIUM Mumbai in recognition of their excellence in laboratory standards and diagnostic services. For this, may I take the pleasure to invite Honorable Shri Pratap Rao Jadhav ji to present these certifications. And I invite Dr. Zaki Ahmed Siddiqui ji, Deputy Director in Charge, Dr. Masroor Ali Qureshi, Research Officer Unani and Nodal Officer JJ Co-Location, Dr. Nirmala Devi, Assistant Director Pathology, Mr. Adil, Biochemistry.
NABL Accreditation. Pathology and Biochemistry Laboratory, Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Mumbai, certified.
Next, we have appreciation. We now move to a very special segment of today's program, the presentation of appreciation, where we honor excellence, dedication, and outstanding contributions to the growth and advancement of Unani system of medicine. Our first appreciation is for the best research paper in fundamental and basic research. The honor is conferred to Dr. Tasleem Ahmed, Research Officer, Biochemistry, NRIUM SD, Hyderabad, for the research paper. May I request Dr.
Appreciation for Best Published Research Paper, Fundamental and Basic Research. Dr. Tasleem Ahmed from National Research Institute of Unani Medicine for Skin Disorders, Hyderabad.
Thank you very much. The next appreciation is for the best research paper in preclinical research, and the honor is bestowed upon Dr. Mangal Singh, Assistant Research Officer, Biochemistry, RRIUM, Patna, for his research. जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत.
Appreciation for Best Published Research Paper, Preclinical Research. Dr. Mangal Singh from Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Patna.
Thank you very much. The next appreciation is for the best research paper in clinical research. And this goes to Dr. Tausif Amin Rafiqi, Research Officer, Biochemistry, RRIUM, Srinagar, for his research work.
Appreciation for Best Published Research Paper, Clinical Research. Dr. Tausif Amin Rafiqi, Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Srinagar.
He is occupied in official work, so on his behalf, Dr. Isfa Ara is receiving this honor. Thank you. The next appreciation is for drug standardization research, and this goes to Dr. Tirumala Santosh Kumar S., Research Assistant Chemistry, RRIUM, Chennai, for his research.
Appreciation for Best Published Research Paper, Drug Standardization Research. Dr. Tirumala Santosh Kumar from Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Chennai.
Thank you. We now move to the category of survey and cultivation of medicinal plants. This appreciation is conferred upon Dr. Anis Ahmed, Research Assistant, Botany, RRIUM, Srinagar, for his research.
Appreciation for Best Published Research Paper, Survey and Cultivation of Medicinal Plant Research. Dr. Anisa Ahmad from Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Srinagar.
Thank you very much. We now present the appreciation for best research paper in literary research. And this is conferred upon to Dr. Numan Anwar, Research Officer, Unani, CRIUM, Lucknow.
Appreciation for Best Published Research Paper, Literary Research. Dr. Noman Anwar, Central Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Lucknow.
तालियों की आवाज थोड़ी कम लग रही है ना? Our next appreciation is for the best research paper in public health research, and the appreciation is presented to Dr. Mohammad Nawab, Research Officer, Unani, RRIUM.
Appreciation for Best Published Research Paper, Public Health Research. Dr. Mohammad Nawab from Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Kolkata.
आप सभी का हार्दिक अभिनंदन और आपके सभी कार्य के लिए शुभकामनाओं के साथ हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. We have appreciation for overall contribution to Unani medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present an appreciation for overall contribution to Unani medicine posthumously in honor of late Hakim Mazhar Subhan Usmani ji, former Vice Chairman, Minority Commission, New Delhi. He served as formal Vice Chairman, Minority Commission, and as Head of Department at Ayurvedic and Unani Tibia College of New Delhi. He practiced Unani medicine with holistic approach.
For overall contribution to Unani medicine. Late Hakim Mazhar Subhan Usmani, eminent Unani scholar.
On his behalf, Dr. Danish Usmani ji is receiving this appreciation. Thank you very much. Now, appreciation for outstanding contribution to Unani practice. We now honor late Hakim Iqbal Ali, former Deputy Director, National Research Institute of Unani Medicine for Skin Disorders, Hyderabad. Late Hakim Iqbal Ali was a highly accomplished individual in the field of Unani medicine. He served as former Deputy Director of National Research Institute of Unani Medicine for Skin Disorders, Hyderabad. On his behalf,
Appreciation for outstanding contribution to Unani practice. Late Hakim Iqbal Ali, eminent Unani physician.
On his behalf, Dr. Ibrahim Ali, Unani Heart Clinic, Hyderabad, he has accepted this appreciation. Now next, appreciation for outstanding contribution as academician. And this goes to late Professor Hakim Jamil Ahmed Ji, former Dean, School of Unani Medicine, Education and Research, Jamia Hamdard, New Delhi. He was appointed the first Dean, Faculty of Unani Medicine, Jamia Hamdard in 1985 and was instrumental in strengthening Unani education within a modern university system. On his behalf,
appreciation for outstanding contribution as academician. Late Professor Hakim Jamil Ahmed, eminent Unani academician.
On his behalf, Dr. Tanveer Naved has accepted it. He is Deputy Dean, Faculty of Health and Allied Sciences, Amity University, Noida. Next is appreciation for outstanding contribution to Unani research. Our final appreciation is for outstanding contribution to Unani research, and this honor is bestowed upon Hakim Wasim Ahmad Azmi, former Deputy Director, Central Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Lucknow. He is a distinguished Unani physician and scholar known for his significant contributions to the practice and propagation of Unani system of medicine. He has authored several important books. He made notable contributions to women and child health care.
Appreciation for outstanding contribution to Unani research. Hakim Wasim Ahmad, eminent Unani scholar.
Thank you so much. Next appreciation is a segment for the best performing clinical institute. And that is Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Chennai. जोरदार तालियों के साथ हम स्वागत करेंगे. May I request Dr. K. Kabiruddin Ahmad, Deputy Director, RRIUM Chennai, to kindly come on the stage to receive this appreciation.
Appreciation for Best Performing Clinical Institute. Regional Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Chennai.
Thank you very much. And the last appreciation is for the best performing clinical unit is Clinical Research Unit Meerut. जोरदार तालियों की गूंज के साथ हम स्वागत करेंगे. May I request Dr. Mohammad Tariq Khan, Research Officer in charge CRU Meerut, to kindly come on the stage to receive this appreciation.
Appreciation for Best Performing Clinical Unit. Clinical Research Unit, Meerut.
Thank you very much. सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Ladies and gentlemen, एक बार फिर जोरदार तालियों से ये सारे जो अप्रिसिएशन है इनके लिए हम तालियां बजाएंगे, क्योंकि यूनानी को ब्राइट फ्यूचर की ओर ले जाने में इनका बहुत बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण योगदान है. And ladies and gentlemen, now the highlight of our inaugural program, we have a visionary leader steering Ayush to new heights. Please welcome with a very big round of applause our chief guest, Shri Pratap Rao Jadhav Ji, Honorable Minister of State, Independent Charge, Ministry of Ayush, and Minister of State, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. मैं आग्रह करूंगी सर आप सभी को संबोधित करें.
Today we have a unique opportunity. This
यूनानी दिवस के इस समारोह के अवसर पर हमारे बीच उपस्थित महाराष्ट्र सरकार के माननीय सहकारिता मंत्री श्री बाबा साहेब पाटिल जी, सचिव आयुष मंत्रालय श्री वैद्य राजेश कोटेचा जी, अध्यक्षा NCISM डॉक्टर मनीषा उपेंद्र कोठेकर जी, संयुक्त सचिव आयुष मंत्रालय सुश्री मोनालिसा दास जी, यूनानी के सलाहकार आयुष मंत्रालय डॉक्टर 𝑵𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏 जी, महानिदेशक CCRUM डॉक्टर N जहीर अहमद जी, डायरेक्टर NIUM प्रोफेसर सैयद शाह आलम जी, उपस्थित विशिष्ट प्रतिनिधिगण, मीडिया के मित्रों और सभी देवी और सज्जनों, आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। सबसे पहले मैं आप सभी को ये 10वें यूनानी दिवस की बहुत हार्दिक बधाई देता हूँ और शुभेच्छा देता हूँ। मैं यूनानी दिवस 2026 के अवसर पर और मुंबई महाराष्ट्र में पहली बार आयोजित होने वाले इस 2 दिवसीय राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन में भाग लेने के लिए यहाँ उपस्थित सभी विशिष्ट अतिथियों, सम्मानित सहयोगियों, शोधकर्ताओं, चिकित्सकों और छात्रों का मैं हार्दिक अभिनंदन करता हूँ। साथियों, यूनानी दिवस के अवसर पर हम मशहूर यूनानी हकीम अजमल खान जी को भी श्रद्धांजलि देते हैं, जिन्होंने भारत में यूनानी चिकित्सा के प्रचार प्रसार में अहम भूमिका निभाई थी। उन्हीं के प्रयासों के कारण भारत में आज यूनानी चिकित्सा पद्धति की व्यापक लोकप्रियता है। मुझे क्षेत्रीय यूनानी चिकित्सा अनुसंधान संस्थान मुंबई के प्रतिष्ठित JJ अस्पताल परिसर में सहस्थापित केंद्र का उद्घाटन करते हुए आज बहुत खुशी हुई। 42 साल पहले स्थापित इस केंद्र ने अब अपनी क्लिनिकल अनुसंधान और पेशेंट केयर सुविधा बढ़ाने के लिए बड़े स्तर पर रिनोवेशन वहाँ किया है। आधुनिक चिकित्सा के एक अग्रणी संस्थान में इस केंद्र की उपस्थिति पारंपरिक चिकित्सा पद्धतियों को मुख्य धारा में लाने और आधुनिक स्वास्थ्य सेवा के साथ उनके एकीकरण को बढ़ावा देने की भारत सरकार और हमारे आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की मजबूत प्रतिबद्धता को दिखाई देती है। मैं इस अवसर पर आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी एवं माननीय वित्त मंत्री श्रीमती निर्मला सीतारमण जी को भी इस वर्ष के बजट में आयुष के लिए 3 नए संस्थान सहित सभी घोषणाओं के लिए धन्यवाद देता हूं, जो आयुष के लिए दूरगामी कदम सिद्ध होंगे। साथियों, इस सम्मेलन की थीम यूनानी पद्धतियों में इनोवेशन और एविडेंस सही मायने में एक प्रगतिशील दृष्टिकोण है और यह आयुष मंत्रालय की एक मुख्य प्राथमिकता को भी उजागर करता है। हम वैज्ञानिक अनुसंधान को बढ़ावा देने, गुणवत्ता आश्वासन सुनिश्चित करने और डायग्नोस्टिक को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए कटिबद्ध है। यूनानी अनुसंधान के शीर्ष निकाय के रूप में CCRUM की भूमिका बहुत महत्वपूर्ण रही है, जिसमें बहुकेंद्रित नैदानिक परीक्षणों में अग्रणी भूमिका निभाई है, प्रयोगशालाओं का आधुनिकीकरण किया है, प्रकाशनों को बढ़ावा दिया है और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मानकों के साथ तेल मेल भी लाया है। मुझे यह जानकर खुशी है कि CCRUM
एविडेंस मेकिंग में नेतृत्व प्रदान करने, क्लासिक पाठ्य सामग्रियों का अनुवाद करने और ग्लोबल बेंचमार्क में योगदान देने में एक अनुकरणीय भूमिका निभा रहा है। खासकर WHO और आयुष मंत्रालय के सहयोग से CCRUM अधिकारियों ने अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मानक शब्दावली के साथ साथ यूनानी चिकित्सा प्रशिक्षण और अभ्यास के लिए WHO बेंचमार्क विकसित करने में बहुत मदद की है। ICD 11 मॉड्यूल सेकंड में आयुर्वेद, सिद्ध तथा यूनानी के लिए पारंपरिक चिकित्सा मोर्बिडिटी कोड को शामिल करना वैश्विक स्तर पर एकरूपता और साक्ष्य सृजन सुनिश्चित करता है, जिससे अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्वीकार्यता और एकीकरण को बढ़ावा भी मिलेगा। मैं CCRUM को आज के इस शानदार कार्यक्रम के आयोजन के लिए बहुत बधाई देता हूं। मैं आज सभी स्टेक होल्डर्स, शोधकर्ताओं, चिकित्सकों, शिक्षाविदों, नीति निर्माताओं और उद्योग जगत के दिग्गजों से यह अपील करता हूं कि वे अपने विचारों का आदान प्रदान करने, सर्वोत्तम पद्धतियों को साझा करने और सहयोग बनाने के लिए इस मंच का भरपूर लाभ उठाएं। आइए हम न केवल यूनानी दिवस मनाएं, बल्कि सीमाओं से आगे जाकर यूनानी चिकित्सा की वैश्विक भूमि को फिर से परिभाषित करें, ताकि दुनिया में परंपराओं में निहित और विज्ञान द्वारा मान्य एक ऐसी स्वास्थ्य सेवा उपलब्ध हो सके जो सुरक्षित, कारगर, किफ़ायती और समय सिद्ध भी हो। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
देवियों और सज्जनों, कार्यक्रम के समापन की ओर हम बढ़ रहे हैं और हमारा सौभाग्य है कि माननीय मंत्री महोदय की उपस्थिति आज इस प्रोग्राम के लिए, आज इस उपक्रम के लिए हमें मिली है। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर फॉर योर insightful words. As we bring our inaugural session to a close, I invite the Director General CCRUM to propose a vote of thanks.
Distinguished Shri 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 ji, Honorable Minister of State, Independent Charge, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, and Minister of State for Health and Child Development, Government of India, Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. Another Honorable Guest of Honor, Shri Patil Sahab, Honorable Minister for Cooperation, Government of Maharashtra, Vaidya Shri Rajesh Kotecha ji, Honorable Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, our Joint Secretary, Ms. Mona Lisa Das, our advisor, Dr. 𝑵𝒂𝒏𝒊𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒆 Sahab, our Honorable Chairperson, NCSM, Dr. Kotecha ji, our Director, NIUM, Professor Shah Alam Sahab, distinguished dignitaries of the dais, esteemed speakers, faculty members, media persons, students, and dear delegates. Pranam, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good afternoon to all of you. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion of the Unani Day, which commemorates the birth anniversary of Hakim Ajmal Khan and celebrates the timeless legacy, scientific spirit, and contributions of the Unani system. First and foremost, I express my deepest gratitude to respected Shri 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 ji, Honorable Minister of State, Independent Charge, Ministry of Ayush, and Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, whose visionary leadership, constant encouragement, and valuable guidance to strengthen research, education, and Unani practice. We are also sincerely thankful to you, sir, for inaugurating the renovated building of the co-location center of RRM Mumbai at JJ Hospital. Your commitment to integrating traditional medicine with conventional healthcare frameworks is truly inspiring to all of us, sir. Thank you very much for gracing the occasion with your esteemed and valuable presence. We are also deeply honored by the gracious presence of our esteemed guests of honor, Shri 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 Patilji, Honorable Minister of Cooperation, Government of Maharashtra. Your esteemed presence has added great prestige to this celebration, and the inauguration of the co-location center of the RRM Mumbai at JJ Hospital reflects the strong support from the Government of Maharashtra towards the promotion and advancement of traditional systems of medicine. I extend my sincere and heartfelt gratitude to respected Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha, Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, whose dynamic leadership, constant support, motivation, and encouragement have enabled CCRM to strengthen evidence-based research and expand international cooperations in Unani medicine. We are profoundly grateful to you for your valuable guidance, which have been instrumental in shaping this conference and making this day truly meaningful and memorable, sir. I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Manisha Upendra Kotekar, Chairperson NCSM, for gracing the occasion with your valuable presence, ma'am. Your visionary leadership, unwavering commitment to academic excellence, and dedicated efforts towards strengthening the Indian systems of medicine continue to guide and motivate us. My heartfelt gratitude goes to Ms. Monalisha Das, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, for her continuous administrative support and proactive involvement in the happenings of this Unani Day and conference. Her consistent guidance and encouragement have been vital to the successful organization of this great event. I also convey my gratitude to Dr. 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊, Advisor Unani, Ministry of Ayush, for gracing the occasion with his valuable presence and for his staunch support and constant guidance. I also express my sincere thanks to Professor Shah Alam Sahab, Director, National Institute of Unani Medicine, for gracing this occasion with your esteemed presence, sir. I would also like to sincerely thank our distinguished guests, panelists, keynote addressees, esteemed speakers, delegates, research officers, whose scholarly contributions and scientific deliberations have enriched today's program. Your dedication ensures that Unani medicine continues to grow as an evidence-based, patient-centered healthcare system. A special note of appreciation goes to the officers and every staff of CCRM and RRM Mumbai with the co-location center of RRM Mumbai for your unwavering commitment and dedication. Print and electronic media for helping us to take the message of Unani Day to society at large, and to the event management team whose meticulous planning and tireless efforts ensured the smooth conduct of the event. Unani Day reminds us that while Unani medicine is rooted in centuries of wisdom, its future lies in research, innovation, collaboration, integration, and collective commitment. Today's successful program stands as a testament to what we can achieve together as we move forward in contributing to the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, of a 𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒊 Bharat 2047. With these words, I once again thank every dignitary, contributor, and participants, both physical as well as virtual, for making this occasion memorable and meaningful. Jai Vigyan, Jai Anusandhan, Jai Hind. Thank you all.
थैंक यू वेरी मच डॉक्टर अहमद जी। इसके बाद उद्घाटन समारोह का समापन राष्ट्रगीत से होगा। मैं सभी से निवेदन करती हूँ कृपया अपनी जगहों पर खड़े हो जाए और मैं डॉक्टर मृण्मयी भजक यही आपसे इजाज़त लेती हूँ। इसके बाद सभी अपनी जगहों पर पहले खड़े हो जाए प्लीज़। राष्ट्रगीत।
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Thank you very much. सभी अतिथि गणों का पुनः धन्यवाद और मैं सभी से निवेदन करूंगी कि इसके बाद ब्रेक होगा और उसके बाद 2:30 शार्प 2:30 प्लीज़ यहाँ पर आ जाइए। डॉक्टर रघु अरक्कल इनका कीनोट एड्रेस होगा। एडवाइज़र मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आयुष एंड डेप्यूटी डायरेक्टर जनरल आयुष, डायरेक्टरेट जनरल ऑफ हेल्थ सर्विसेज, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हेल्थ एंड फैमिली वेलफेयर, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया। और उसके साथ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट पैनल डिस्कशन भी होगा और उसके बाद शाम ठीक 5 बजे आप सभी के लिए एक बहुत ही सुहाना प्रोग्राम, गज़ल का प्रोग्राम यहाँ पर ऑर्गेनाइज